dungeon hat is in my car.
I came into this world. What's in your car?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons, episode 20. How you doing, Cass?
Good.
Great.
So great.
Good to be here.
This
Merry
light
Christmas.
is off.
Yeah.
Well, I already. But here.
You look good, Josh.
Well, I can. Look, it's not even plugged in. Why is this here?
I was gonna say something to you about it like 10 minutes
There's
ago,
just
but
a
I was
hole
like, he
between me and
knows.
Reagan.
That's on me. I set that there and did not plug it in.
That's okay.
I apologize.
Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons, everybody.
Get back
Episode
your
20. Hi. We made it 20 episodes in this age. Very
30,
nice.
20.
Appreciate all the support on YouTube. We have lots of views on YouTube, so remember to go comment on our YouTube videos. So YouTube's like, hey, that's good. I'm gonna show it to other people. So please help out with that. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a little bit of lingering cough. Might be really annoying in your ears, but I hope you forgive me, and I hope you have a good time while a bunch of us nerdy theater kids play Dungeons and Dragons. That being said, for our little question at the beginning of the session, I would like to know, in your teenage years, whatever that might be for your people or your culture, we're looking for high school kind of era. What was your most embarrassing moment? No backstory, spoilers, obviously, but what's something that embarrassed you, or something you were embarrassed about, or just an embarrassing moment that your character might have had in high school? I don't know.
In a hypothetical high school, or in like a high school that they would have really gone to?
Like a hypothetical, like high school years, something embarrassing that might have happened as you were a teenager.
Are there high schools in Ernaxia?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to learn.
Is it
So
something?
they're a little more specific.
like trade
Is it
school?
something that could like canonically happen, or like if like you were to put your character in high school, what would they do?
Make up something embarrassing about your character
All right.
around that area. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
And we'll start with Jonah.
Okay, so Geo is a wild magic sorcerer. So, during high school, one time he's working on his, spell casting, and he successfully, he wasn't successful in casting the spell, and basically he started to melt like an ice cube. And so, like, half of his body wasn't melted, half of his body was melted. And so it was just kind of a big old puddle everywhere. It was kind of gross, and everybody laughed at him. So, yeah.
Aw, you guys made me melt.
Yeah.
Some people are worth melting for.
Aww. Thank you.
John is one of those people.
Leslie.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Emmy, funny enough, speaks a lot of languages, and so I imagine growing up, she would get them mixed up sometimes. And so, one time, she saw a very pretty girl across the room, and went up and asked, "Can I dance with you?" But doesn't speak very well, and instead said, "Where's the bathroom?" To which the girl pointed away, and it was the worst rejection she'd ever had.
Oh my gosh.
And they say the worst thing they can say is no. Amber.
So, Lucky really likes to try to make cool entrances, and has had that since high school, but she's got weak ankles, canonically. So, when she was in high school, she was just trying to, be cool in front of a bunch of people, tried jumping off one of the fences and rolled and just kept rolling and rolling. It was really hard to look people in the eye. After that, got it around on people's cell phones or video stones that everyone shared.
Dex.
Well, for Dex in high school, he lost his dignity long before that, so there weren't really any embarrassing moments for him. But what would be considered embarrassing to others was one time Dex, he was trying out this new religion thing, and he...
Oh, that's embarrassing.
And he jumped up on the table and he's like, "I am a servant of love, destroyer of chaos!" And he takes a smoke bomb and smacks it on the floor, and then proceeded to try to start a food fight, but no one joined in. And so he just was like chucking food at people, and they were just taking it. And it was gruesome, but it was awesome.
I said no lore spoilers, Parker. Goodness.
Oh, sorry.
the nitty gritty of the backstory. Aaron.
Trying to make this religion.
So Kevin, where he's from, there wasn't really any like traditional schooling. They were mostly, at least where he was at, was like traditionally in working in trades and whatnot. So in his teenage years, for anybody that's seen this has been explained. I think this was the first ever stream we talked about what our characters do on their birthday. So it was on his birthday with his brother and his sister, because they're triplets. Tradition on the birthday is everyone goes out and gets the biggest rock they can find and bring it back to town square, and then they try and break it with their head. And whoever breaks the rock with their head is crowned king of the rock until the next birthday. So Kevin went out to find a rock. 16. Spry. And he's walking back. And he's feeling really good about his selection of rock. So he's walking with swagger. And he sees a pretty girl and he tries to kind of smoothly hop over a fence, holding the rock, making his way back to town square. He totally biffs it, face in the mud. The rock breaks, but on the back of his head.
Such a clear picture of that in my brain.
he lost King of the Rock on a technicality because he didn't try to break it. So he's pretty bummed about that. But she saw and he was really embarrassed.
I can see the little cartoon welt.
I thought I was going to
All right, Reagan.
Straight from the lightning bolt.
Joan, in her first week at Enron, really wanted to go into a tavern, but because of her height and just the fact that she was pretty young, she wasn't allowed in. So she lied and said that she was doing a dancing act at the tavern and that she was a performer. She convinced the bouncer that she could go and dance, and as she walked up onto this little platform stage and started dancing, she was just doing her normal traditional dance, which isn't what the tavern was used to, but everyone was cool with it. And then her hair got caught in a fan as she was dancing because she had really long hair at the time.
Hops.
And sucked her head back. And so in front of the whole tavern full of these super tough people, while she was trying to break her way into the thieving area of Enron, her hair had gotten stuck and she was almost dangling from the ceiling and had to cut it off.
Aww.
Ouch.
That'd be a hot cut, though.
That would hurt.
All right. Great answers all around. Great answers all around.
Those are good answers.
Just gonna do my route.
Good answer.
The route.
I don't know
Family
if that's
Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
Is that a specific episode?
No, it's
Yeah.
every episode.
Incredible.
King
With,
of the Rock.
Been so long.
What's his
Steve
name?
Harvey.
Steve Harvey. That's what his name is.
Good old Steve
I
Harvey.
quote that all the time and nobody gets it.
Yeah, I didn't get that, Emerald.
The only
So-
one I
But
quote
it's
is.
good.
Never mind.
Now that we
We'll talk later.
know
Wait, who
ourselves
got it?
and each other a little better, keep it on your stats.
Yeah.
Previously, on the adventures of Maximus Ultor, upon arriving at the Farallon excavation site and delving into what mysteries it may bring, after watching Vivian Forjinx, an old betrayer and enemy of Maximus Ultor, land in and meet with Brion, the brother of Kevin. I guess you could call him Brion of the Dragon Isles if he still goes by that name. After they met, you all snuck around to the other side of the excavation site. You learned a little bit about the bug-like humanoid creatures there, but your main focus was making your way down to the mysterious pyramid figure buried under the ground and finding the secrets within in hopes of finding something about the keystone or what they're looking for here. And you discovered hieroglyphics and stories about the lost Tabaxi race, their trouble with demons and transformation, something called Ascension to the city of Farallon, whatever that means. As you went down further and further, you were warned to stop by this intimidating creature, a majestic-looking kind of armored lion with large, white, angelic wings stopped you and took you on an experience. You found yourself lost in your own memories, or memories of your compatriots. You relived certain traumatic moments or maybe certain character-defining moments in order to be tested and judged. At the end, he wasn't satisfied enough with the results, and he let you ask one question. And as you asked this question, you were taken someplace else. Not like before, where you were lost in memories. You were taken perhaps to another place, in another time, or another world. And as you arrived, you saw the once peaceful seaport city of Davenport destroyed and turned into a hellish landscape, covered with imps, fire, and demon. The water dried, the sand turned to a glowing rock. The only figure there that spoke to you, that was like a person, no humans to be seen, was a golden tiefling. He wore a golden amulet around him with this weird, jagged clock design. As he grabbed it, it glowed, and he said the words, "I wish." Upon finishing his statement, you were all returned to the place you were before, but in a different way. And as you get your bearings once again, you find yourself underground. And you will see what consequences these visions or experiences may have. So, what would you like to do? You didn't recognize the music last time?
Is the lion person still there?
Yes. You see, again, you're in a very large antechamber. The ground has like the lapis blue, yellow, and red designs all over it. You are standing once again in front of this large beast whose eyes are just kind of glazed over and down quietly.
Can Jones
And then you kind of follow his eyes for a moment, and you see that he's looking at something. And as you look, just off to the side a little bit, on the ground, on their knees, you see Talarian Demetrius Jr. And there's this glowing pink aura around him, as in each hand he is holding 2 keystones. And his hair is down over his eyes.
Can Joan go take one?
As you walk over, make a charisma saving throw.
Can I cast Hold Person on
Is
him?
she within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Add 4.
You guys just got back from seeing Destroy Davenport moments ago. And you see just Talarian on his knees, holding the Envy and Pride keystone each in one hand, just kneeling on the ground, and there's a pink aura enveloping his entire body, and he's shaking.
What color is his hair?
It's white.
Okay,
10.
That doesn't change.
10.
The +4?
Oh wait, 14.
14. As you start to approach, you reach your hand out, and you feel like this almost electric shock jolt through your entire body that jumps you back. And you're forbidden from going forward.
Can I cast
In
Mage
fact,
Hand?
you are considered frightened. Sorry?
Can I cast Mage Hand?
Real quick, hold person
Charisma.
was...
Well, she already went for it, so it's fine.
So you don't want to cast hold person? Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to go and grab one of the keystones.
Can I do something? 2.
As you cast Mage Hand, as it approaches, there's a similar... and it dissipates into mist.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Kevin and give him advantage on Charisma saving throws.
Okay.
I guess I'll try.
You hear Talarian say, "What did you do with them?" In like this low growled voice.
Well,
Who's he?
Is it addressing anyone in particular, or just
Make an
all of
insight
us?
check.
Can I also see if I think he's addressing?
Just wait.
13.
13. You kind of get the sense that he's not aware of the rest of your reappearance. He's probably talking to the large lion in front of you, who he stands a little taller, looking just inquisitively at what happens next. And you see, as he's holding them, his grip kind of starts to tighten on them. And you
No.
I'm gonna walk over.
Talarian!
I'm gonna walk over and grab his shoulder.
You see red roots starting to appear on his hair.
And walk over and grab both of his shoulders.
As he shoves both stones into the ground with such force, it cracks through the stonework. You're approaching and you want to grab?
Just
Can
like,
she
just
go-
like,
Saving throw.
hands on the
Kevin's on it.
shoulders.
Can I
sorta.
assist him?
He already has advantage
All right.
Does have it.
I already have advantage.
Yes.
Sweet.
from enhance ability.
I'm really glad.
Oh, that's great. That's do I get a that
Get
from you?
+4, yeah.
Okay. 18.
18?
Yeah.
18 will save. You go to grab his shoulders and you feel him heavily breathing. And you see like the red coming from his roots like starts to go onward and then fade back into white, like kind of in like streaks and kind of shift. No! I am stronger than you, and I am stronger than he was. I do not fear your whispers. And he hits the stone on the ground again. It actually shakes the antechamber as the pink energy splinters around.
keystones.
Can Joan go forward and try to grab one of the keystones?
He's pushing them into the ground right now, so they're kind of like halfway in indentions.
Can
of
she
the
grab
ground.
his hands?
And
try to get his
hold on,
attention?
Kevin. What are you doing now that you are grabbing him?
Man, hey, what?
As you
what's
grab
going on,
him,
man?
the pink energy also starts to envelop you, and you feel this crazy weight about yourself. And in your mind, you hear this as he looks up, and suddenly you see his blue eyes meet with your golden ones, and you look at each other.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay, man.
He starts holding out envy towards you.
Okay, I'll take it from him. So let me help.
Okay,
We help you out, mate.
you both need to make charisma saving throws.
+4
Still have
both of
advantage.
you.
Plus
He
4 to
failed.
both.
Even with the +4?
Yeah, he failed.
That was a 26.
26. You succeed and he failed, so you guys are going to make a athletics check against each other because
Okay.
he's going to try to pry it from you after you grab it.
Okay.
For athletics, can I give guidance?
Yep. Well, you're not touching him. You can't be near him.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I can give enhance ability to anyone, by the way. We
should
want
do that.
everyone to have.
That would be a 13.
But
13?
it's touch, so I
He
would
rolled
have
a
to touch
9.
Talarian.
Oh my goodness.
That was so close.
As you take envy from him, immediately you start to feel like your own body kind of shake with it, but you just kind of focus your own power. And it's as if the will of the stone is dying down and overcome by yours. And you see the red, which now had gotten about halfway down his hair, start to seep all the way back upwards and turn to white
That would have been bad.
as the pink glow fades.
I almost used my revivify spell slot.
And he looks around at you all.
So, you okay? You okay?
You alright?
Where did you go?
What?
We're back. We're back. It's okay.
He drops pride on the ground. As it hits the ground, it just all buries again, and he kind of moves away from it in fear.
Can John put it in the bag of holding?
Sure, you can pick it up at this point. So now, pride, envy.
That's a great one for Kevin to have.
Better to keep
with
track
Joan and
of that.
Talarian in the building.
And Chet outside.
It's so great. We should switch later.
Lucky I was
I don't want it.
You all disappeared. Where did you go?
Didn't you come? You came with us.
He didn't come
No,
with
he
us.
didn't come.
He wasn't there.
Okay.
Ask that.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't
No,
there.
he wasn't-
The
he
future.
wasn't
I mean,
there.
from everything I got, I
With
think
Talarian Senior, he was there.
That was the.
No.
No,
He didn't come
but
to the
when you
future.
went to Davenport,
Future.
he
it
was
was just
not
Maximus
there.
Ultor.
That's right.
Again, something about that visage or whatever happened was different than the ones before. Talarian did not join you.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Sure.
can she turn towards the lion?
Sure.
Lucky's gonna be like, we went to the future.
Talarian, like there's like beads of sweat like dripping off his face, creating like a sauna puddle on the ground.
How long were we gone?
Mere seconds.
Why would you send us where you sent us?
I know
with
not where you went. Would you allow me to see? He holds up a paw to your forehead. He's going
She
to cast
hesitantly puts.
He's going to cast a spell on you. Do you resist?
No.
He's going to detect your thoughts. And he closes his eyes.
That's a cool spell. Sorry.
Did we fail your test? What did we do wrong?
No. I think destiny has brought you here. He kind of takes a few step backs, and he bows his head. Maximus Ultor. His wings kind of go out, and he specifically bows towards Kevin, who bowed earlier.
He bows back.
The secrets of Farallon are meant to be open to you. How may I be of assistance? Talarian's still on the ground, shaking, kind of like clutching into
Can
the
I
ground.
comfort Talarian?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd like to just give him
I
a
want
good,
to, too.
good pat.
Yeah, can Maximus Ultor go over to Talarian
Starts
and
a
then
big
give him a
hug.
hug?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Can we get a photo while we're at it? Just
Portrait?
Can Emmy take like her cloak and like dab his forehead? Just like, there.
You all
Good.
disappeared for a moment, and in your places, the stones, they just fell to the ground.
They didn't come to the future with us. Okay.
Something sent us to the future. We saw terrible things. Presumably, what would have been if we were not able to continue our quest.
There was also like this really cool guy. He was yellow. Or I mean like golden.
I don't
Golden
think
color.
cool was the word for
It was
him.
like, it was really
Yeah.
cool.
A golden
We should
tiefling
find
sent us
him.
back.
Like
Why-
if he's alive.
So,
Your scientists are like
what
that.
is this, Mr. Lion, sir? What is your name?
My name is Tychomidus.
The Sphinx.
Tychomidus? Did I get it
Yes.
right?
Bless you.
Tychomidus.
Excuse me.
Can I call you Ty for short?
No, I thought that was so funny.
No.
You may.
Different
Heck
character.
yeah, Ty the Sphinx.
I appreciate that. So, I mean, as Maximus Ultor, we have a lot that we're working on currently. You brought us to, I presume, the future. So, if you can bring us to the future, how does that work? Can we stay in the future, or what the hell did you just do? Is
That
what I'm
wasn't
asking.
necessarily a future I would like to stay in, personally.
Within the power of the tomb you stand in, I do have power over malleable temporal time. What you saw is not a set future of your own, but one of many futures.
Are you able to tell how far into the future we went?
That is beyond my knowledge, unfortunately. The power has limitations. But, as a judge, I was entrusted this power when I was created. And destiny saw fit for you to see.
Were you created by the Tabaxi?
I predate the Tabaxi and the humans.
So, who created you?
I do not know. But I do know I was here to be a judge and guardian. Long ago, I served as a judge for the Tabaxi people. Very close to the celestial kind they were, and I would judge their crimes and their deeds. Do you have anything else you would wish to know?
Why did you send us to the... You sent us to the real future?
Kinda.
And you couldn't... And you didn't bring us back. Did we fail
No,
your test?
I can't bring you back.
He did say it was
So you-
potential.
But he sent us to a real potential future and couldn't bring us back
No, that's right.
because of the question we asked?
No, I'm not powerful enough to bring someone from a potential future back here. Are you
But
crazy?
you are powerful enough to send us
I'm
that.
not all powerful and omnipotent. I'm just old and cool.
So Ty, just to get this straight, you sent us to the future without a plan to bring us back. So you were just like, we're gonna send them to the future and worry about what happens later.
Yes.
What the
I
hell?
just want to say that canonically, Lucky got out her notebook and wrote how to make a sphinx down for future reference.
I have a question. I have a question. So where is this Farallon?
No. You do not stand in Farallon.
And how do we get there?
Farallon is only accessible to those worthy of ascension.
How do we stand?
I was not given ascension. I was set to guard the secrets here until those worthy or of blood
Or of blood?
entered. Indeed.
What does that mean? Who's of blood?
You stand in Zeranor,
Ooh.
a crypt, tomb, and secret place of the old Tabaxi Empire.
Cool.
So
My-
So who would be of blood? The Tabaxi?
Those descended from Her Majesty, Empress Leozana, would be of blood.
Anyone knows who that is?
And she was a
It could be
Tabaxi.
some tieflings
Who,
too.
who,
Empress Leozana,
Who should-
was she one of the original Knights of Berador? Do I get another
That's
card
so
for that?
good.
I'm just kidding.
No, you get to not have to make a history check.
I'm sorry, what was her name?
Empress Leozana.
Who are the descendants of the Knights of Parador?
She was one of the
So,
original Knights of Berador.
are we-
another question for you,
The
Ty.
White
Um,
Lotus.
we're here to find more of those stones that you just saw. So is that what you're guarding here?
No.
You're guarding another stone? I mean, if we go further down here, is that what we're going to find?
I have not left this room for a very long time. In fact, I know not what awaits you deeper within the tomb. But I guard it, and I will continue to guard it through time.
So, should we keep going?
You six may descend deeper into the tomb.
Wait, what about our boy?
why can't Talarian come with us? He's
He's a good man.
I have judged him unready. The weights of his sin are too heavy, and he is not worthy of ascension.
him of all people.
I'm worthy? That's crazy.
He's right. He's right. And you just see, like, he's still, like, really heavily beating. He looks exhausted.
Lucky's gonna take off her earpiece and give it to TJ and say, if you need anything, you call for us.
Can Joan?
He's gonna push it back towards you. He's gonna look at the Sphinx. And he's gonna stand. And as he stands, you see him, like, shaking to his feet. You've never seen him like this weak before. Other than maybe in a vulnerable moment with Kevin about their mothers long ago. And he looks at the Sphinx. And looks back at you guys. Keep going. Find what you need to find. And he looks the Sphinx in the eyes. Continue to test me. Shh. And he pulls out the sword.
Boy, no.
Send me back until I'm worthy, or better. And you see this lion kind of shift his weight a little bit. I will do this for you, son of kings. The rest of you, seek Farallon. Save those who are lost, and ascend.
That gave me
He
Doctor
does
Strange vibes for a
his
second.
deep breath kind of just exhales. It kind of comes over all of you. You all feel like this kind of warmth You restore 10 hit points if you're missing them.
Can I ask a question, but right before we go? Is that phrase copyrighted?
Copyrighted.
I'll take that as a no. And I'm gonna put it down an idea to make it a t-shirt.
I wonder if there's a way to turn tieflings back into tobacco.
Maybe. Lucky.
Can Gio walk up to Talarian, TJ really quick, and just kind of whisper it so nobody else can hear, and just be like, put his hand on his shoulder. Hey, TJ, I know this might not be the best time. You're going through something. Just in case I don't see you again for whatever reason, you're biking my ship.
Oh my gosh.
Is that? You plan on coming back for that?
If I die, you can. You see the Sphinx and
Final
Talarian
words.
disappear before your eyes, presumably going somewhere weird.
John's gonna turn towards the Sphinx.
He's not there.
The Sphinx?
He disappeared with Talarian.
Okay. Then they'll keep going.
So, onward.
Nobody has a way to like set a trap behind us or something.
You guys all did see some shiz moments ago. Not only the future, but also your memories.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd be okay to take a short rest?
I need to.
We can take a short rest.
How long is the minimum for a short rest?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
What time of day is it? It's still like kind of.
We're in a cave.
So you went on the ship, traveled halfway, and then traveled 3-4ish at this point.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, the cave was also being circled by a chimera when we entered it.
Mhm. You also don't know how long you were in
The vision.
the memory visions.
That's
So somewhere in the afternoon, maybe you're also underground, and none of you have a feat that would let you tell time at this point. So
Hard to tell.
tricky,
It's a weird feat to have.
tricky to know what time
is?
it is.
10.
It's 4:19.
Alright, Lucky wants to make a watch.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
That's a good idea.
I know.
Wait for it. Now
Make
it's
us
420.
420.
I mean, we have somewhere to be.
So,
Look at the tunnel.
are we gonna take a quick rest here, then, for a moment or two? Is that the plan?
I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go
Is
sit on a rock.
Colin there?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Y'all have some stuff you need to talk
Can
about.
Emmy go sit on Colin? How's he looking? Because he stayed behind. Does he look good?
Pink.
Well, I mean, do I need to mend him?
Yellow and
Is
blue.
my
He's okay.
okay?
Can Lucky be by like the base of the staircase and just be like
From where you entered.
Yeah, keeping an eye out and an ear out for if somebody comes to interrupt said short rest and be like, "Let's go, people."
Okay. Make a perception check. Anything else the rest of you would like to do?
Gio wants to
Like
create a
putting it
bonfire.
Okay.
Just go sit there.
And can
Kevin.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we get a good look at the room? I can assume we didn't get a very good look at the room when we walked in, because
It's also very dark in here. Again, the only light was was what was emitted by your shield, and I think maybe a torch or something. But so unless you have dark vision, you'd be lighting torches. Although you created a bonfire, so you can kind of see in
Yeah.
that
You get
area.
plus
But
5
even the
for
bonfire doesn't fill this
perception,
massive room all the way.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Kev,
remind you.
take a look around and see if there's anything of note, like writing, runes, drawings on the wall, ceiling, floor.
Make an investigation check.
Can Emmy cast? I don't know. If it's cast. Heart of Moonlight and Shadow.
Yeah.
So we're protected and plus 5 on stealth and perception. Everyone.
Can I add that?
Yes.
18.
18. There are lots of hieroglyphs along the sides. Some of them are very repetitive and look like really decor. If you go along the outer sides, you do find like some sandstone pillars that kind of erect high into the ceiling, and there's like hieroglyphs below of like different creatures you recognize, like birds and scorpion. You do see, you got an 18. You do see so you see the large painting you saw in the stairwell at the very bottom of it. You can still actually kind of see if you go over to like where near Lucky is, because Lucky glows. That big like city of Farallon, you sometimes see like in a much smaller depiction. There's one interesting image after listening to what the pretty lion creature after what they said. There's one picture of the Farallon city, and instead of the tieflings reaching out, there is this pyramid structure. There's actually two, and each of the pyramids there is one person. They have like a scepter and they're holding it up, and at the base of the pyramid there's multiple people, and they're not like reaching out to anything, they're just there.
Lucky's gonna cast light on Kevin's shield when she goes by, because she sees him squinting through the dark to try to make through these, and that's at will and not concentration, so I can kind of do that to everybody's
And what was
items.
your perception check?
It's 17.
17. It's a pretty long staircase up, and it's generally quiet for the next 30 minutes. If you'd like to regain some hit die as well, if you'd like to take a short rest, you may.
I would like some hit die.
During this time, can Emmy go over to Kevin
Sure.
and just like get his attention? However, you know.
Really quick, before short rest begins, I would like to do second wind.
Okay.
Sorry.
Clever girl.
I'm gonna use 5 hit die.
Okay. I need to know how many hit die you're going to use before you use them, if you choose to restore
He
them.
gets like
0
10 hit points.
Oh, nice.
hit die. How many hit die would you like to use for your spend? 0? 2?
5.
5?
0.
Okay. And Emmy, you wanted to approach Kevin.
So just whenever Aaron's ready.
I'd also like to
I'm
make
good.
my way to Geo
You're ready? Okay.
during this
Okay.
time.
So, can I ask a question real fast?
Sure.
We don't take a lot of short rests. So because I am level 1 paladin, I get 1d10, and then I have...
Your rogue hit die up to
My
level
rogue.
7, yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use 1d10 and 4d6.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Oh, hit points.
Or d8, sorry.
You guys are ready to go on an adventure.
Lucky is also gonna harness divinity and use get some spell slots back.
Okay. Emmerich, how would you like to approach Kevin?
Just walking up to him, waiting for him to notice, not like making a show of, you know.
As you approach him, you see the same picture, the beautiful city, Farallon, or whatever that is supposed to depict, with the pyramids below. You also see these pictures as he's kind of just viewing them silently.
I'm really sorry about what we saw.
Kevin's just gonna like get on both knees and then just kind of like, so he knows Emmy's not a big physical touch person, just kind of like
She's gonna
pat her
hug.
head. Me too.
And then when she pulls away, she's gonna like kind of scuff her feet a little bit and just be like, could I have the hammer back? Please. She's gonna like, and walk over to Colin. She's gonna turn and then turn back and like be like, thank you. Let me know if you need to talk.
Me too.
And then she's gonna go back over to Colin and just like child with the teddy bear. Hold on to it.
Okay. Dex, you walk over to Geo, sitting.
what are
He's
you
kind of
doing?
staring into the flames of his bonfire.
I'm staring into the fire, kind of with a blank expression.
I'm just gonna stand next to him, staring right into the fire too. It's beautiful, isn't it? Perfect entropy. Chaos embodied.
It is beautiful.
I know I'm not the biggest emotional person, but we just saw some. And I just want to make sure you're okay. I care about you a lot. Pretending like I'm staring into the fire. It's just making the roleplay better.
It is hard to relive moments of the past, to re-watch a traumatic experience over and over and over again. In your head is one thing, but then to have everybody involved in that one traumatic experience and see everything all over again is it's something else. I'll be okay.
You ever seen a phoenix before?
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Neither have I. Just read about it. But what I like about phoenixes.
This is a metaphor.
Yeah. Cool, me too.
Really? Me neither, bro.
It's going somewhere
I
good.
really thought you were gonna stop.
Would have been cool if you did though.
I know.
Continue.
I'm so sorry.
Oh damn. Never mind. My words don't mean much. I'm just gonna keep staring into the fire.
I have a Jonah question.
Yeah.
Have you
Good
told
metaphor
Lucky
players.
and Dux about what happened to your parents before?
I would just. They have a general knowledge,
Harry Potter.
not just details.
But we knew that they died.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
Question for the group. Are you the only one without dark vision?
Yes.
We should find a way to give him the monocle. Not in this moment, but just in general.
It's a good idea.
I've been thinking about that for like a couple weeks and I keep forgetting to mention it, so.
I'd be down for monocle.
And the amulet.
Rouge monocle is in the back.
I can also
Yeah.
turn rocks into lights.
I know, but at least, you know, what if you're not
Still
doing
No,
that?
it's very smart. It's very smart.
And an amulet that gives you
Can I
wisdom.
use it?
I think Kevin has it,
We
right?
could just do
What?
that now if you say it
The what?
encounter.
Emmy would not be thinking about that right now.
About what?
Let me think.
I don't
Or
think I'm
Dex
gonna
could be
think
like,
about
it'd be really nice if I could see in the dark.
Oh, Joan has a
Just for the, like, our next moment when we're in the dark, that's, you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I've been, yeah.
There's been a couple times where you can kind of feel the wind in this room. At Emmerich, you just feel this cool, humid breeze as you hold the hammer of River's Fury.
Can she start, like, silently sobbing? Yeah, she's gonna do that.
Does anyone notice?
Sure. I mean, she's not. You want to roll stealth for sobbing?
Do it.
Roll a stealth stop check.
You get like
No,
a
yeah,
+5.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. She's on a big, bright pink carpet in the middle of the room, cradling a hammer and just crying real
So
hard.
Lucky's still watching, keeping watch far away from her, but if she notices it, she'll cast Mage Hand and just have it like pat her leg. Not too much touch, just a little bit of a feel better.
Emmy's gonna go,
You put this disembodied hand on my leg.
It's a pat. It's not like a crab.
Stop that!
Stop right now.
no, don't.
Joan's gonna approach Emmy and say, "It was really hard seeing them again."
Yeah.
Are you alright?
No.
I wish there was something we could do.
She's gonna, like, wipe her tears away. What's your connection with Zero Cock now?
Very odd. Actually, I heard him speak to me during the memories, and I'm not sure if that had to do with the memory or if it had to do with my connection with him, but I've prayed to him once, and a butterfly, the paper one I was given, it flew out of my pocket and into my hand. But I heard him speak to me, and he told me to find something, but I couldn't figure out what he was saying.
Okay.
And I'm working on it. Why do you ask?
Because he knew Devorian.
He knew who?
Devorian. The one who ripped off my wings.
At that, Joan gets real, like, there's like anger in her eyes. She is so pissed off. You know, I don't know who that man was, but if we find him, he's dead. Within seconds.
No, I don't even want to see him.
Who is he? Why did he do that to you?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I'll tell you later, okay? I just need a moment. It's hard enough remembering that moment, but having
Seeing it.
the people closest to you see it, that's a nightmare I didn't realize I could experience.
Nothing will ever hurt you like that again, Emmerich. And it's all going to be alright.
I need to find you.
We will. I promise.
How? I don't know where she is.
We have boys.
I'm the one person who knew. Or who claimed to know. He's probably dead.
Maybe we can work with the stone. See if we can see more with it. Maybe Lucky has something that she can figure out with it that will help us find things easier. Make it easier to see things and find out the truth. We'll work on it, alright? We just have to get through this.
Okay.
Are we ready, everyone?
Lucky heard the sniffling, and Mage Hand is holding out a clean cloth to Emmy just in front of her
Aw.
in case she wants it.
I'm just gonna take it and like wipe, and then go and do one of those and like chuck it behind her shoulder.
Oh, the hand would have taken it from you, but that's okay.
Oh. I didn't
The
realize you
hand
wanted
picks it up.
Little Grinch hand.
Throws it in the fire.
What?
There's a light in the room for a moment. As you see, after about 30 minutes or so, Talarian has reappeared
Yay!
with the figure. And you see he's beat up. He has bruises and cuts all over his body. He's like holding his sword in one hand and like his arm in the other one and looking at the Sphinx. And the Sphinx just looks at him. And he doesn't even look at the rest of you guys. Again! And they go back.
That's it?
Poor guy.
I could have given
Should have
some
let
hit
us
points.
cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh.
I'm gonna give him a good lay in the hands.
He's busy.
Alright, it's time to move
He's
on.
having his own life-changing trip with Talarian Jr.
If Talarian dies,
He's like, it's my turn.
Yeah, when you saw him, like, he was bloodied.
Oh no.
And
No,
he
no, 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 no.
didn't even acknowledge you guys. He just steeled himself and told him to go again.
should
And
we
so
wait
they-
for him?
I think this is something he needs to do on his own. But we'll come back for him.
Yes, Kevin?
With the added help from Lucky on my shield, am I able to ascertain anything else about this drawing?
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Change your circumstances.
I don't think that's in the book anyway. It's just how I do checks again.
Jesus. That's 8, 10.
10. No. You don't get any more information, but it's interesting.
I'm gonna help Gio put out the fire.
Does anyone have a health potion? Do I have a health potion?
I got a health potion.
Check your inventory.
Well, did Haru have or Samira have health potions when they died?
Pretty sure they
No.
were used.
Nope. Definitely used her ruse
Just-
to bring Kevin back to life.
Yeah.
Joan, do you need one?
Gold weapons and
I
No.
think we should leave
Cloak.
one for TJ.
Yeah, I had two
Possible.
cloaks. The one that Emmy's wearing and the sparkly one.
It's not
from
much, but I can
Like
leave
and Sky
one.
Threads.
If you can leave one, any help that we can bring to him. I also, what's that coin that she got again?
Oh, it's just a healing.
It's a coin of healing.
Can
Brass coin of healing.
How much does your coin do? Out of character.
100.
I don't. It's not my coin.
It's my coin. Like all the way. It heals you completely.
No. Did I give you info on
No.
this coin?
You just said it heals you a lot.
Do you need help with? I'm really
I
good
believe
with
it's 3d10 plus 4.
3d10. Okay.
Because I think objects that heal should be saved for when the healers are not around. So if I don't
We're
care-
leaving them for Talarian. If he doesn't need them, then he doesn't need them. But
But
we're
didn't
leaving them
Talarian
now.
give it to you?
Now I'm giving it back.
What if someone else got it?
But I
Someone followed
have
us.
doubt that then they'll get some good healing at some point.
Can you imagine being in a boss fight and they pull back the coin of you?
And then they're just like, suck
give
it!
him
They
an
flip the coin.
Like, bite it.
That would suck.
You dropped this. It's mine now.
So now I'm just like,
Ooh, Penny! Heads up!
Well, can I have one of those potions of healing? I'll pay you for
No.
it.
This is great
Not
stuff, guys.
much.
Good.
No.
I'll just
And
leave.
then
It's
they
fine.
became friends.
I'm
And they
going to-
all lived happily for us.
I'm going to just leave my little elixir of health just on the ground.
Okay.
Doesn't do much.
Joan's gonna put it right where he disappeared. Just like kind of in the dirt, but just
Oh,
out enough.
maybe not right where it was.
Steps on it.
Yeah. Maybe just a
About
little bit
right
to the
where it
side.
Okay. Just try to put it in a noticeable location.
Without it being noticeable to other people, like only if he reappeared. So it's semi-hidden.
Alright.
Like he's gonna like hover around the entrance, like let's go, but he really doesn't want to be in front anymore after dying from the Sphinx instantly.
Gio will go in front.
I could go in front, I just don't have a way to see.
I have dark vision.
Oh.
I can go.
John.
Fine.
John.
Fine. Fine. No. Fine.
Yes.
Just hold
Do
on.
you have a Peru's monocle? I think we should give it to this guy.
Yes, I do actually. Dex,
What?
Dex with a monocle, I love that.
this is for you.
Loeb's name is that.
Right on. It's like glasses, but you can only afford half of them.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh.
One eye can see a lot further into the darkness than your other eye.
You just gotta squint a little bit.
Lucky's laughing real loud.
It makes him look like 20 years older.
It looks cute, Dex.
Simple.
Looks cute.
You should
Shut up.
always wear that.
Yeah, I agree.
100% of the time.
Definitely makes you 20 times cuter.
Was that a fish?
For the amulet?
Oh,
The
no.
one that adds to your
John.
wisdom.
There's
No.
Peru also had an amulet, and I think since we've all kind of taken something from Peru, I think we should give it to Kevin. It has nothing to do with his wisdom score.
Very good.
Who has the worst wisdom?
We're tied.
It gives you +2 in wisdom.
PTW, Savannah
Amulet of
wanted
the
that
Goblin
so
King.
bad, she almost like stole it from you in her sleep.
Kevin's actually gonna kind of walk away back towards that drawing.
Okay.
Kind of like little moment to himself with the amulet, just kind of like put it to his forehead and put it on.
You sneaky.
You want to do a learning?
Yeah.
Make an investigation.
Wait, is investigation
It's
wisdom?
it's intelligence, but
Perception wisdom.
that is a 19 though.
Last time you had an 18.
Last time I had
Had a
it
10.
like a 10.
He has a high wisdom score.
No, but the first time when you investigated it, it was an 18.
Oh,
So
no.
this would you
No, I
gather
have a
the
9,
same
he has a
amount of
13.
result. I'll give you like the person holding the scepter near the top of the pyramid. You assume is like a leader or a person of power. But that's really all you discern.
Is there something else to discern? I mean, like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Welcome to Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
know. You just tell me everything.
So,
Okay, here are my notes.
So,
I showed a Google Doc. It's
It's plus
30
two
pages.
it's a +2 to wisdom checks, or like
+2 to wisdom in general.
It's
like
your
increase-
ability score.
increases your ability score by 2.
By 2.
Right?
Sharp.
That's why Tamira wanted it.
It's nice.
Because her wisdom was a 9.
Yeah, that's not great.
That's a ranger.
Oh my gosh, it's
So I think we should continue further along then if we're finding more of those stones.
Yep. Let's go.
I'll lead the way. And Geo starts walking.
I will start walking with him.
As you all
Arm in
follow Geo further down the path, you eventually come to another staircase on the opposite side. It's just a regular long room. Staircase on one side, staircase on the other. You are continuing downwards if you would like to continue this way.
Yeah.
Is there any differences between the staircases other than direction?
Make an investigation check.
Alright, team. Well, sucks I can't give myself guidance. That would be really helpful.
I can trade out guidance.
21.
21.
Yes.
So leading up to this staircase, there is like this large panel on the ground that kind of offsets from the regular pattern. It's like 5 feet by 5 feet. It's just like stone. You guys keep
Is there
walking.
anything on the panel? Just to get a clear image, we're going down staircase.
Yes, you're approaching the new staircase place when you were investigating it right before the staircase, kind of like taking up most of like the right side leading up to it. Like if this was the door to it, then this much of it is not panel. It's like the regular like lapis and yellow brick, and then this is just like this sandstone panel right before the staircase. It looks kind of like carved out a little deeper.
Is there anything carved onto it, or?
No.
Can I stomp on it to hear if it's hollow?
As you stomp on it, you hear this, and it glows blue.
Is anything else going besides this?
Or it could be a trap.
Can I keep an eye out for
You
traps?
suddenly feel
Oh, great.
this shivering cold.
Wait, it was a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
We should have checked for that.
Would casting Sacred Flame help with this shivering cold?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sacred and flamey.
You take 19 points of cold damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Add a +4 to that, whatever you roll.
Okay.
You all see this. There's like this bright blue light from the ground, and you all feel like a chill wind, kind of like you're in a cave system. And you see it just envelop Geo for a second.
Is there a way to get to the other side without touching the panel?
Yeah, easily.
Oh, you can easily walk
But
around it.
if you were walking this direction, 9 times out of 10 you would hit this panel if you weren't looking out for it. And he
Okay.
specifically stomped on it.
So we found a trap and then we decided to go right into it.
I thought it was just part of the path.
That's okay.
14.
14.
Yes.
You are held in place.
What?
You step into it. Your skin turns an even paler blue, and you just see like wide eyes and like, and you are held in place.
Can I talk still?
Okay, so all we see is a passageway in blue light and it enveloping Geo.
It's not even in the you haven't even gotten to the passageway yet. You just saw Geo look at a big pressure plate in the ground and go, boom.
I thought it was just sandstone.
It was sandstone. It was a sandstone pressure plate.
Oh, great.
And it was magical, and you took cold damage, and you're frozen.
Can I,
Can Emmy like hold her hand up to him and see if, should she touch him, she would feel any effects?
Oh, it feels a little chilly, but
He
I don't.
feels chilly, but it's not like I touch him, boom, you know.
No,
kind
it
of
doesn't
thing.
affect you in any way. He just, like, there's also maybe like a thin layer of frost kind of on his skin now as he's just standing there.
can
Is
Lucky
it-
kick him forward off the panel? Just like a kick to the back, straight off the panel with her boot.
Make an attack roll
Okay.
with advantage.
Oh, nice.
Just shove me.
Natural 20.
Okay, roll a d4 twice as a crit. Assume it's non-lethal damage.
I rolled a 19 and a 20. But I just want you guys to
Sean
know.
was just getting destroyed by.
I mean, Lucky would totally do this to Gigi
Makes
after what
sense.
just happened. Well, that wasn't good. 3.
Okay.
Okay, you take 3 damage. He doesn't budge. He is magically being held in place.
Spell magic.
I only have one more third level
Then
slot.
stop springing traps.
I didn't
Did any, I mean, I think someone might have asked this, did anything else other than the panel turning blue and going down change in this area?
Not that you notice. You take 1 more point of cold damage.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get
Is it possible to Counterspell is different than Dispel Magic, right?
A little, yeah. Counterspell stops the spell when it's happening. It's also kind of iffy with objects and traps.
Can Emmy on the carpet fly to Geo, hook her arms, and try to lift him up with the power of the carpet?
Or with the power of friendship.
He's magically being held in place. You saw this spell once when TJ was holding someone in the air with a hand. He's not going to budge by you lifting him. He is magically set in like an XY axis in place.
Can I counterspell?
I don't think so, no.
I won't have Revivify anymore if I do this.
Oh.
I have a question, Josh.
Yes.
Does like Cure Wounds or Healing Word bring back limbs?
No. You take 2 more points of cold damage.
Guys,
Just do it.
Guys, I need some help.
Any ideas?
I mean, he stepped on the panel.
I didn't know it was a trap!
What did you think a pressure plate in the middle of a pyramid would do?
You
kicked him in the back.
What
Help
level
him.
is Dispel Magic?
in the back.
Level 3! I can't do Revivify if I do this. I gotta step into this problem.
Sacrifices must be made.
Well, you're gonna need to use it if he stays there.
So you're gonna kill me?
Alright, let's see.
Lucky! Do
No,
something!
cannon, by the way.
What
Don't. Let's see what it is.
You can make a wisdom save now.
Oh my.
What all can we perceive about this?
+4.
Is there like another pressure plate that might like trigger something else or turn it off? Or is it just the same one he's standing on?
Make a perception check. Or investigation, you pick.
Do perception because my wisdom just increased by 2.
12? 12. You take 1 point of cold damage.
No.
I am such a dirty 20.
What did you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's why I said I'm such a
So
I think it's a dirty 20 have to talk about.
I am such a dirty 20.
as you take a look around with this rune, you see this entryway. There's kind of like a regular arch keystone at the top, not like the fairy keystone. It's just like a regular one. And there's like this glowing blue rune up there, and it looks very like gem crystal-like.
Do I recognize the rune?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh. Rare.
Ooh.
Hey, Dex. Can
Yeah.
you, like, use your whip to get him off?
I could try. I just.
Just like a...
10.
Yeah.
Magic.
Magic. Nice.
Wait,
Oh.
can you point that out to us, please?
Magic rune.
Your whip does a lot of damage. You have one
I
too,
can't say
don't
that. Don't do it.
But she tried lifting him.
Okay,
I mean,
so there,
tried kicking him. I don't think it's. You
you?
know.
Can we attack the panel without attacking Gigi?
Kira, let me know if that helps the sound. Oh.
Ew.
Sorry. Attacking the panel? Yeah, you can certainly try.
Without attacking Gigi?
Yeah, it's a big panel. Like I said, it's like 5 by 5 feet. Like if it was like a square combat, it would be the whole square.
Can I try to hit it? With the whip.
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
And can Joan run up to Kevin, too?
Can I
Sure.
get advantage because it's right there on the ground?
Just roll d20.
it's prone.
It's a 9.
Don't you have plus 10 to hit?
I have a +7 to hit.
Oh. Well, you hit it. DC was like 7.
Burn Radiance works on a creature of my choice, so if I choose to hit the panel and not Gigi, will it not hit him?
Panel's not a creature. 4 more cold damage.
12 damage to the thing.
Okay. There's a little gash that appears in it. Breaks the stone a little bit.
Can Joan take off Kevin's amulet without saying anything and run away?
Make
The
a
one that you just
sleight of
gave him?
hand check to try to steal this amulet.
It's not stealing, she's just gonna take it. You can try to stop her, but she's not being slick.
Okay. Take the amulet.
She runs down
He's like, oh,
and puts
you're
it
so
on
close.
Geo.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Here, you can make a wisdom save now.
That's right.
Add plus 1 extra to the roll because of the amulet.
And +4
So
because of
it would
me.
put me at 16.
We'll roll it now.
Hold on, hold
We'll roll
on.
a new
Hold
one.
on.
with the amulet.
Can I give him advantage on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving him advantage.
Great. Roll with advantage.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I want to use Dispel Magic.
Good freaking call.
No, wait for him to make the saving
22.
22.
22.
You kind of like push yourself forward and you step off the path. It raises back up, and the rune fades back into a dim kind of quartz.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Are you okay?
future reference, maybe not step on traps.
It was just part of the pathway.
Can Emmy going forward, like, keep an eye out for traps? Just.
Sure, just let me know.
This
Whenever you want to make an investigation check on a change of environment.
this is not mine. Whose is this?
I guess it's.
Yeah.
Enjoy your wisdom.
Did you get a little bit of this?
No.
Can I just put a hand on his shoulder and restore health some to him?
What you using?
Lay on hands.
Sure. What much would you like to give him?
I would like to give him 20.
Enjoy 20 hit points.
Thank you.
Lay on hands, paladin.
That was very nice.
So-
secret power.
Would you like to keep going?
Yes, and
It's,
I
it's
would
pretty
like,
easy to shimmy around this thing now. You know where it is.
I would like to clarify too. Emmy is on the carpet, lying very
Okay.
close to the ground, but not on the
Can
ground.
Joan take
She's
the
not
amulet
stepping
back?
on anything.
Kevin.
I gave it back to Kevin.
Before we leave the room, can Kevin go and check out the rune again, just like a little closer? The quartz thing.
There's not really a change of circumstance that would cause you to.
Like, could I see if he could like remove it, like the thing?
You want to try to remove it?
Yeah, like the quartz thing from.
You can actually reach up there. You're tall enough,
Yeah.
and as you kind of go up to it, it doesn't budge. It's definitely in the stone, but you could probably break it.
No,
Can
the keystone holds things together in an arch. It is the most
The crystal
important
of it, you could
Yes.
probably
That
break.
was the crystal part.
It juts out forward from it, but it is kind of carved into the keystone enough where it's stuck in there.
has a bad habit of making attacks and doing more damage than he wants.
Can
So
can cast Mage Hand and
it's
then
just so
press the go back to that panel and press the panel with his
It's
Mage
gonna
Hand.
take more than 5 pounds of force to push this thing down.
Dang it.
Stone.
Okay.
This
Calling
is
you
canon.
fat,
This
you
is
know.
how Lucky's looking at you.
Can we just keep
Lit
going?
up.
Can we just
It
keep
lit up.
going?
Can we just
Would you like to
Obviously a trap.
descend down the
Yes,
staircase?
we'd like to keep
Why
going.
did it light up? though?
As you start to descend down the staircase,
Magic.
Lucky, you're in the back, yes?
It's cool.
I'm in the middle.
Middle? Okay. Well, as the last of you kind of goes down the staircase, there's another bright light from behind you. And you hear. Again.
Healing word?
No. This is breaking
You hear it
my
again.
heart. Poor dude.
Can Joan
He's working.
run up to see if he grabbed the coin or the potion?
You can peek your head back. And you can see that it's still there. There's still a bonfire over there.
Yeah, Joan's gonna grab the coin but leave the potion
Okay.
and then go back.
Avoiding the pressure plate, I assume.
And now we continue down the stairs.
We descend.
Okay. So,
Moving to descent.
as you descend down the staircase,
Are there any runes on the wall?
do you mean hieroglyphics?
Yeah, or yes, sorry.
Make an investigation check.
I don't know my plus. I don't need to check.
Long descent.
19.
19. Yes, there are. There's a lot of the same images, the grabbing of the Tabaxi people, running the ruins, monsters cleaving through. One of the new ones you see, you got a 19, right? Yeah, okay, I can give this to you. There is another pyramid.
Okay.
You've seen this because you saw it with Kevin, and it does have the line of people in front of it, but they're definitely skeletons. And they're holding swords.
I don't know if the pictures are this detailed, but what terrain
No,
do they seem to be in, or is it just like?
They're like in a line. You know how like when you cut out the little like paper people?
Okay, here's what I'm
That's like the
getting at.
design. They're like just next to each other.
I'm wondering if the like genocide of Tabaxi is the reason why the desert is the way it is?
Maybe.
Like, does it seem okay? It's
Maybe
not like
get
flourishing
further
with
inside
trees.
The pyramid will
you
find
know.
us the secrets.
Maybe.
Of Caroline.
Hard to say. You also notice this staircase. It's the same, kind of similar as the one before. It's very jagged. About like 3 flights of stairs down, you notice there's like thin beads of sand kind of moving downwards on the staircase. So as you walk, there's now just like strands of like beads and little rocks of sand kind of moving down the staircase with you.
Is it like this, or is it like individual little like?
It kind of starts as individual and gets like a little thicker as you go down, like strands and stuff.
Okay.
It's very, very like Sandman-esque kind of the way the sand is
Like the
moving.
movie The Mummy.
Sure.
I don't think you've seen The Mummy, have you?
No, but I've been on the ride.
Fair enough.
That's the mice.
Yes. The mice are
can
across
I-
the ceiling and then the fire comes.
Because dark vision can see only a certain extent.
Yes, in black and
Once
white.
I reach that point, can I check for traps? Reach that
Sure,
point.
you can make an
check
investigation
for
check down
traps.
these stairs for traps.
6.
It's okay.
Can I check for traps?
Sure.
Because I'm terrified.
Make an investigation check with guidance.
I hate making checks because I don't get guidance.
Dirty. Well, wait a second. It is 22.
22.
Pointar.
Because of comedy genius.
We are hilarious.
No, you don't see any traps on these stairs. Just the sand, which is a little weird.
Is it slippery?
No, but you can like kind of feel. It's not quite slippery. There was like maybe a bit more. Maybe it'd be like a little bit slippery, like when you step on a lot of sand on like a hard surface. But also there's like cracks in the ground, so it's kind of fine. Eventually, you come to an opening, and you find yourselves in another long room, but not quite as long. And you find yourselves on there's like a pathway of sandstone. It's like 15 feet wide that goes all the way down this room. There are lots of paintings and carvings in this room. Like they fill the walls and the ceiling in this room. And as you look up and you follow the pictures on the ceiling as you go, it kind of follows along the width of the staircase. You see little paths that kind of go out, and in between them, there's pits of sand. And the sand is kind of caving in at the center. Not like the whirlpool of sand you saw before, but just kind of going. And there's like a thin pillar of sand coming from the ceiling into the crevasse of the sand pile. And as you look around the walls, you see among the paintings there's also like indentions in the walls that are like 5 to 6 feet high each. They kind of have like a trapezoid design at the top and then are slender.
Oh, okay. How tall is the ceiling?
Like 15 feet high-ish.
Is there any?
Like a
You might have
storm.
said this. Is there anything on the ceiling?
There are hieroglyphs
Even
all
more, okay.
around, and
Same
there's
height.
also these indentions that have interesting designs as well.
Can Emmy fly her carpet over to like maybe like leftmost corner of the room and like slowly make her way around and see
So,
what she can see?
just so you know, the leftmost corner of the room, there's no ground beneath you.
I have a carpet.
It's sand, but you can fly above. Yeah, I'm just letting you know that
Yes.
below you will be
We have a hole.
sand.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I just want to see what I see with the hieroglyphics.
Make an investigation check for me.
So while she's doing that, if I'm getting this straight, path in the middle of the room,
Yes.
side things going out.
2 paths to the side, indentions in the wall that are like 5 feet high.
So we can just walk right up the middle, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Can I check for traps along that after?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're so good at reading pictures. It's worth 1,000 webs. So, there's writing amongst these hieroglyphs that you cannot read. But you recognize that there's writing here, which is different than the usual.
Is it a language I recognize at least?
What languages do you know?
Well, not even know, just recognize.
Probably no.
You know, because like I don't know
Make
Spanish,
a history check.
but I look at
Make a history check. You might know of it.
Natural 20.
Oh, it's celestial.
Good thing I know how do you know celestial? Can Emmy fly her carpet over before I see the rest of the photos?
I'm assuming as you go, there are the pillars of sand that are coming down.
Avoid those.
They look kind of like an hourglass.
Avoid those.
Falling of sand. Does that make sense? Like in the middle of an hourglass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what the visual is. There's a constant like
Where are they coming
from the ceiling.
Oh, just from the ceiling?
Yes, there are holes in the ceiling.
There are holes in the ceiling.
Is it filling the room?
No, they're landing in the pits of sand that are caving in.
Do these look look purposeful or like damage? Like is there like
So
cracks
this
leading
is gonna
up to
this is
the...
gonna depend on your ability to detect like the stonework of this place, which is kind of foreign to you. But make a history check on the stonework.
Can I go pick her up and give her guidance at this point? Because I was already headed over there because I know
Sure.
she speaks
Is there anything else the
Celestial.
rest of you would like to do? You were checking for traps. So how was your investigation check?
Natural 20.
You're good. It's probably fine.
Good.
No pressure plates, no trip wires, no traps on the ground.
So I would like to grab like a rock from the ground
Okay.
and chuck it into the sand to see if it stays on top of the sand or if it sinks into it.
Yeah. It's kind of quickly in the sand.
like sand that is quick.
Yeah.
Quickly in the sand goes the rock.
Sand.
Yes, Joe?
Less quick sand.
Can Joan find a spot to herself and pray for a little bit?
Sure. What would you like to say?
She's just gonna try to connect with the voice that she heard earlier and
Okay.
try to figure out what she needs to find.
Okay.
14.
14 on this. Are you looking at the spot that she's showing you, or what are you doing?
No,
You're on the stonework. Yes.
I was trying to figure out if the sand from the ceiling is something that was done on purpose,
Yes.
like it's got a nice little rim around it and stuff.
There
or
is a
if it's-
small little rim around it where there's just like this little bit of sand coming through.
So it does look like this was meant.
Yeah, and with the design of the room as well, these paths are specifically split around these sand pits. You also notice, while you're studying the stonework, there are no other doors in this room that you can see.
We're gonna jump into
I
the
think we
great
have to.
sand.
We're gonna do a Princess Bride. You know.
But we could check the trap as well.
Well, first, can I, grab Lucky, bring her over to the Celestial writing, so that she can read it.
Okay.
I know. That's what I wanted to
Would you
know.
like to read the Celestial?
I would like to read it.
So, you are going to get a lot of information here. Well, not a ton, but as you go across the wall, there's a story on the back wall. Okay. Writing on this carpet. You are specifically avoiding the sand, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we say canonically? I don't know why I keep saying that. That we're relaying this story to everybody, so we don't have to re-explain in game. That we're
Okay.
just telling them as
Sure.
we look.
So, you see the word ascension, which is repeated all throughout. But this time, there's a symbol with it. The hieroglyphs kind of follow along the writing here. This is specifically so someone can find it and write about it. This isn't like the warnings and the history from before. This is supposed to be here.
And Farallon means ascension, right? So I'm seeing the word Farallon written. everywhere.
Farallon is known as the City of Ascension.
Okay, so it's not the same.
The word just ascension is, I mean, it's probably would like sound similar,
Close,
like
but okay.
like Faralium, we could say.
Yeah.
Um,
Faralium. I read it.
but you see
Fair short.
this symbol next to it.
Fair far.
It's this dodecahedron, and
At 12?
D12. It's you see this dodecahedron.
Write that down.
And on the side there are 2 triangles on the side of it. Not pointing next to it. It's more just like 2 smaller triangles, and then a dodecahedron here.
So kind of
They're
like,
related but not connected.
so like the 2 pyramids.
Yes, kind of.
Dodecahedron is 10, right? Yeah, 12, that's right.
A 12-sided die. D12.
D12 and 2 D4s. Interesting.
They're all dice shaped.
Anyway, so you see various phrases, like the journey to ascension, and every time ascension is there, you see that symbol. The seeking ascension, yearning ascension in different places. You also see an inscription that says Caseleth, the Pharaoh. And above it you see there is a figure with a scepter.
Is it the same figure as before that had the scepter?
The scepter looks very similar, yes.
Okay. But does the figure look the same, or are they so?
It's not exactly the same. It's a little bit more in detail.
Oh, it's more in detail.
It's this very proper looking person. He's doing the thing.
Keeping
He
in
has a
mind,
scepter in
like,
the hand.
the Ascenite rocks, is that what the scepter looks like it has at the tip?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, it doesn't look like it's like a specific gen or there's focus on it. But it does say the Pharaoh of Zeranor, Caseleth, stayed behind with his sect to guard Farallon.
We're dealing with a necromancer.
Turn undead is useful.
Being a paladin's awesome.
Oh.
And so you see this pharaoh, and behind him there's one large triangle. And in the top right and the top left of the triangle, this is actually the largest picture in the room. It's on the very back wall. On each side, there are these beasts next to him. They don't look like demons, but they do look kind of large and monstrous. Make an investigation check.
Which one of us?
You, Lucky. You decided to learn Celestial, so you get all the info.
Yes, I did because I glow, so I thought it'd work together.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And you are a holy person.
I am holy.
Makes sense.
Sometimes.
Holy moly.
You said investigation?
More like holy cow.
I'm not rolling well.
That's
That's
Wow.
really bad.
That's so embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing. What's a miss plus 1?
Cool.
A 7.
That is the end of the information you get.
Aw.
Does Emmy see anything with the inscription? Is it the same font writing as the rest of the?
It's kind of hard to say because you don't really know Celestial. You can just kind of recognize the writing of it sometimes, but it's not like the hieroglyphics in the writing match, but they seem to coincide.
Okay. It's not like, oh, someone inscribed this as opposed to like, very nice
Yes.
handwriting, you know.
Let's see.
Does Emmy recognize the monsters behind him?
No.
No? Alright.
No.
Can I drag Geo along with me up the middle aisle? And
That's
go
where they are. They're at the end of the middle
At the end
aisle.
of the middle aisle?
Yes.
There's nothing on, it's just a wall on that side, right?
There's a wall, lots of paintings. There's the one big picture of the pharaoh-looking
Hombre.
dude, and then on the sides there's the indents in the wall, and then the ceiling also has hieroglyphs.
Can I go investigate the indent?
Which one?
Let's do...
There are
there's
8.
There's 8 of them. Let us do 3 up on the right.
Okay.
Wait, so indent, are you talking about sand pits?
No, there's
No,
an indent.
there's indents in the walls,
Are
about
there-
5-6 feet high, coming out from the
Okay,
sand
I
pits, with a
suddenly
trapezoid design
don't
on the
know
side.
the definition of the word indent. What?
Something that goes into the wall. It's like a hole, almost like you could put like a candle in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I
Oh.
think these are a little bigger
Do they
than
start
candle
from the
holders.
floor and go up about 5 feet?
Yes.
Or are they? Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And what shape? What shape are they? Like I'm picturing this.
They're very small indents, but there are carvings. As you approach it, you can see in the shadows there are carvings within it.
I swear, it makes by a bunch
Are-
of skeletons. and a
Are they
pharaoh
about
right
the
here.
size of like a sarcophagus?
Kinda.
All right.
Just gonna-
So the bodies that were there are no longer.
I'm writing 8 indents, probably sarcophagus.
I have my shield and I have
That's a
my
great word.
monocle, and I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go look at it.
Sure. So, make an investigation check.
I'd love to.
Yes, Kevin?
Honest to goodness, Kevin was going to check out the indents as well. Can he?
Sure.
Dex?
Which one would you like? There's 8 of them.
We're gonna come with do a little
And to
detective
see-
boy situation.
Sure, Geo's there as well. Dexter, Geo there.
Sarcophagus.
You can just have
It's a
advantage.
solid. Ooh, advantage.
Yeah.
What's it spelled?
A 19.
19. So, on the front, you see this drawing and sketching of a face. You guys know that all these humanoids are like tabaxi features, right?
Yeah.
Great. Sorry, I could have made that a little clearer. Like tabaxi features face, and there's like an inscription on it on the chest, and then it kind of goes down into just this swirly fancy design. Yes.
All right. I'm just talking to the boys, lads.
Okay.
If I had money on this, I would say that we're about to get jumped by a bunch of skeletons and the pharaoh.
No, surprisingly enough, would not be the first time. Well, minus the pharaoh part, but yeah.
Remind me, because room, single pathway. How many pathways this way?
8, right?
Out, pathway, space, pathway. So let's say 6 pits of sand.
Gotcha. So
2 pathways,
two pathways.
1 long pathway in the
And
center.
then one long pathway, and then the indents, are they all along that, like the back wall?
They're only on the sides.
Oh, they're only on the sides. Are they by the sand, or are they by the pathways?
They're by the pathways. Kind of 2 each on the pathways, or wide pathways.
Okay.
Would this be me picturing that symbol correctly?
Yeah. You want to show them?
Can Emmy bring Lucky over to, like, I don't know, the first one on the
A
left,
little bit of metagame.
Sure.
Go for it.
and see what she can see?
Okay. You see what I described to them. There's like a little inscription there, the tabaxi face and the pretty
Do I
thing.
hear what the do I know what the inscription says?
Sure.
What does it say?
The inscription says, "They serve even in death."
Yep, there it is.
Foreshadowing.
Can I bring her to the next one and see what that inscription says?
They serve even in death.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Okay, cool.
That's great.
Can I get a rope and tie it around like one of the things that like the sarcophagus looking shape thing? Can I fit a rope around that?
Not really, because again, it's indented into the wall, so it doesn't come
Okay.
out. There's nothing you can like get the rope around.
Is there something in the room that I could hook a rope around?
Your compatriots, the carpet. Not really.
I'll hold you.
How would you guys feel
Paint you like one of my French.
about? Because I threw a rock in this sand pit and it sank. How would you feel about? I'll go down or tie myself in.
Sorry, what?
I did the sand, you know.
So you want to?
I want to go into the sand pit, but safely. Like I'll tie myself a harness. You guys will hold the other end. We'll see what we see.
No, I don't think I should do it. I'm the smallest and lightest. Makes the most sense.
I'd have to agree with her.
I can also wild shape, so you know. Turn into a snake and just.
Okay, fair point.
You know what I would love to see? Not to do this, but I would love to see us all like on Featherfall going through these sand pits. Just like
Can I land the carpet and like
Hop
hop off, and then can I be like, okay, Colin, I have a serious question. Is there a way you could do like a dome like over me so I can have like an air bubble? Wonderful.
He's doing like a parachute thing above you in like an arch.
Can he roll and then over the top?
Are you wanting him to like roll you up like a scroll?
Like,
I-
hold on.
He wants.
Or like a sphere?
I want like a scroll, like I can see below,
Uh-huh.
but there's still an air pocket, so I won't be covered by sand.
Okay, sure.
Like that?
He does that and you are considered grappled.
Hmm.
I mean, you're looking up, right?
Yeah,
So you
but
can-
I don't want
you
to
can
be
breathe.
able to see. I want it to be like an umbrella.
Oh. Then no, you can't breathe super well.
Well, but I want there to be an opening on the bottom.
Well, it's sand. It's not water.
You're still being crushed by a magic thick carpet.
She's small.
No, it's just not. It's not a great system.
It's 4x6.
It's not great.
Can Ernaxia like breathe underwater?
Breathe underwater for like an hour.
Okay, Colin, this isn't going to
Not
work.
working.
It's not working. But I appreciate it. You're amazing.
Would water breathing translate?
Can
to
she like
No.
try to like
No.
dab him up?
No.
It's like how long you can hold your breath?
No.
Actually,
Can Emmy try to like like dab up the carpet? Just be like
Oh. I can.
She just.
I can hold my breath indefinitely while I'm not incapacitated.
you know.
Right.
Is being under sand
Gio,
considered?
how much do you weigh?
Let me get back to you on that. I don't know.
Do
But
you weigh less than 50 pounds?
I weigh
This-
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you weigh less, you'll go down in the sand slower.
So I
won't you?
think just I'll tie myself
I think
up.
so.
I'll tie myself into a harness. You guys hold the rope. I can breathe. I'll be all right.
Do you have an earpiece?
No.
So I'm going. And Emmy like
Or
brings
let
up
me
the
just hand us
starts
the
tying.
earpiece.
Okay.
Gio has the earpiece. He's fine.
Why would you? That makes
Because-
no logical sense.
Because he can breathe.
Peace out, y'all. And I fall back into the.
I grab him! Grab the rope or whatever he's on.
If it's an endless pit of sand and he can
Make a
still
grapple
breathe.
attack.
You have
Not
Okay,
him.
so
armor
little
class.
hit
Not him, I'm
points.
just grabbing the
I
rope.
got 35. I'm good.
I 55.
Did you tie anything to you or did you
Yeah,
just
I
go?
tied the rope around me.
Yes, I'm just the rope's on the ground. I'm just gonna grab the rope.
He can,
Okay, it's
he doesn't
easy enough.
need to
He grabs
breathe.
the rope and he
It-
stops you. As he does, your head kind of
Nice
leans
little
back
pass.
enough, and you feel like the sand trickle on your head. And as soon as the sand touches you, you hear a
Oh!
as like doors, the indents in the wall fall, and you just have kind of sand trickling down your ear and your side, and you all slowly look around, and you see these wrapped in bandage humanoid figures.
That's awesome.
In tattered, and they're all standing kind of like this, still, where the indents were.
I'm confused.
Pull me
I'm
up.
gonna like with my left hand.
This is, this is what Gio sees, or this is what we see?
You all see it. It's in the room. They all
Oh,
loudly
no.
opened, and you now see these bandaged figures kind of like jerking
what do you
out.
see? What
Their
do you see,
limbs are kind
Gio?
of like upside down
Gio?
and whatever.
Check into
And you can
Gio.
see like wrapped hands
No, this is in the room.
We
also
all
know.
can see
His
this.
head hasn't dropped down yet.
Oh, I thought he went in.
as they're
No.
all starting
Yeah,
to
that's-
come out.
His head is just peeking out of the
Oh.
sand.
Out of the sand. I thought you pulled it back up out of the sand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're not in the sand.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
How
Okay.
long was he in the sand?
He just barely touched the sand, leaning back because he was caught on the rope, and the sand stream touched him. And then, and now these wrapped figures are starting to come and surround you in the room.
Gio, go,
And
go. See what's
between the
down
nearest
there.
of you, they start holding out their hands kind of towards your neck area.
All right.
Each of you, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Hey,
Should I
Joshua.
still go down or should we fight?
I think you should go down. Because we can pull you up.
Oh no! I used a different dice this time. I hate this.
You get a natural 20?
No,
Yes.
I got a 6.
Josh,
Why
I love
is it
you.
a natural 20 now?
You like mommy?
That's
You're making my
probably-
wildest
I
dream
think
come
that's
true. Fighting some
I'm
mummies
last.
in a cave. Oh, this is hot.
Don't be so sure.
It's really cool.
I kind of dream about this.
Was it a fever dream? It was a fever
Josh?
dream.
Yes.
Definitely
I
not.
have some questions.
Actually,
I
Joel
wanted to ask
pretty
when there
decent,
was
but
a
I wanted you
Okay.
to make you feel
So
better.
nothing came of Joan praying at all.
Didn't work.
I'll show myself out.
I used a different dice too.
If you don't say specific things for your prayer, you're not really gonna find any answers or bonuses per se.
That would have been nice to know.
Well, now you.
Okay.
Does anybody want water?
Yeah, I take one.
I would love some water.
I have mine. Thank you.
I'm actually okay. Thank you.
I love you. I love you more.
Like that's the time I gave that.
I love you like an average amount, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that
So
was
we
an
have like
episode.
2 hours left.
Not on stream.
It's like
I just rolled a 2 natural.
The stream friendly version.
Yeah, on accident, just flinging my dice around. They're sassy.
Oh.
They're sassy right now. They're like, you want to check?
You know
2.
what this
You
means?
want to throw me away? That's
Flippity
20.
jibbit.
They're mad at me. I don't know what I did.
You know what this means? Screw you.
I carried
So-
that dice for a while.
Flippity jibbit.
You.
You would be over here.
Fork.
Grab the rope.
Fork.
Kevin hasn't moved from over here.
Me and Emmy still on the
Emmy was
carpet.
kind of arguing over here.
Am I the
These are
blondie?
purple guy. Actually, you guys would be way over here.
Can I get a card?
Oh, it's a good looking map. Goodness gracious, Josh,
I
you
can
done
make
done
one.
yourself.
And then
I can make it
because
so
it's
it
a
flies,
different shape
too.
than usual.
Yeah.
And then Joan,
If I buy the
She was in the
STL
corner.
file,
I went off to
Can I just
myself. She was
send that to
hidden.
you probably be up here
I'm gonna make some
near the
minis.
entrance. Wait.
I mean, if you send me a ton of minis
Oh,
to
bring
print,
me water.
you'll have to help me with supplies eventually, because the resin's like $15 a bottle.
okay.
But you
Amazing.
don't use a lot of resin to make a
I
mini.
don't. My
Okay.
hands are
I would be happy to pitch into that. It is cheaper than ordering the mini.
Oh my
Part of
God.
why I asked for it for my birthday, so I'm
I
just
only
really
have
salty
one
about
tabaxi,
asking
so I'm
me
just
to
gonna
make
use
them.
my generic elves for the mummies. I'm sorry, that's not as exciting.
Oh no, that's
How
cool.
long does
Those
it
are
last?
mummies.
Samira took 2
It'd
hours.
be-
That's not bad.
It's because they're only
I did misinform you guys a little bit because there are 3 of these.
Oh.
Sand pit, sand pit, sand pit, entryway. Goo.
Cool.
I have advantage against necrotic damage.
Can we just
Dude.
like fly above
That's
them?
cool.
I am resistant to
And shoot
necrotic
at 'em.
and
Yeah, can we just like fly above them, guys? Or push them into the
That's a
sand
look up
pits?
something.
I do.
Dex.
Really not a bad idea.
Dex, I weigh 145 pounds.
Oh, I got you with one hand. Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
Cool.
We haven't had a night's rest, so Joan still can turn into the
Easy
butterfly
money.
princess.
I can't fly either. I used mine earlier to catch
Well,
Geo.
depending on how long the memories took.
Where but the memories wouldn't be a
Training
long.
to
Oh, is it per day?
Geo out of a sand.
What was I doing? I was looking for something else.
No.
Those would be
Real-
so
really
The elves are mummies, friends. Gold equals
Speak your mind.
money.
I was looking.
Yes, yes, please.
All right.
I knew you'd get it back, but that was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Guys keep talking.
Oh, you want us to keep talking?
That's-
I thought we
That's
were
a
about to
turn.
start.
Different.
Whoa.
Sorry, I had to set up the map and I have to do the initiatives and the rolls.
So, what's the difference between like levitate and fly? I mean, fly, I can go. Like levitate, I would just be levitating.
It's probably like walking speed. What does the speed say it gives you? Because levitate's probably like 10 feet and fly's probably like 30 feet.
Once one creature, loose object of your choice, rises vertically up to 20
Well, I
feet.
think you can levitate objects.
Alright.
You can't make them fly.
Initiatives,
Okay.
please. 20 to 25.
21.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
20.
Dude, Geo, that's hot.
15 to 20.
19.
19.
Ooh!
10 to 15.
Stunning.
19.
Stunning.
What's your dex?
McGrady.
16.
What's your dex?
Sparkly
Enric, what's your dex?
That was a great question. Please hold. It's not opening. That's so embarrassing. Stop it.
I'm about to say it's 15 real quick.
3. Trace.
16.
16?
Mhm.
Both of you roll a d20. How do you guys have all the same stats?
No modifier.
Yeah, just rollies.
14.
Okay. Emmy, you'll go first.
Powerful.
Wait for a second.
For a second.
Stormin.
Sonny, I was about to say the same
I was about to say the same thing.
Lucky, how'd you do?
But you don't watch House of the Dragon.
Joan.
thing. It's the
11.
TikToks.
11.
My dice are really mad at me right now. Like, really mad. I don't know what I did.
Okay, top of the round is going to be Dex. What would you like to
I
do?
really appreciate
I
you.
would like to use my. Where is the nearest one to me?
So it would probably be. Oh, I didn't hand you guys laser pointers today.
No.
That's
Oh, I'm so
okay.
sorry. I'm a bad dungeon master.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I'll say that one more time.
I'm
I'll
a
smack you
bad
with my
You are
lips.
the best of the best.
I'm so bad.
But Michael Jackson bad.
Okay.
Lightning up for that!
I've a lot of them have gone missing. The tables get 2 each, please share. All right, Dex. The nearest one to you would be this one.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to get within 30 feet, if that is okay.
You are already within 30 feet.
I don't get to do this very often, so I want to use my channel divinity and cast control undead.
Okay.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oathbreaker Paladin!
That's
Yay!
a natural one.
Welcome to the party!
For the next 24 hours.
You know, I knew I liked you. Never was suspicious.
I'm so happy.
This is definitely a holy character's advantage.
Totally. Oh, Josh.
Totally.
How many times can you do that?
Just once per long rest, but
My turn undead is for any undead that can hear me in 30.
no, it's actually
What does that do?
I get full control over this ombre for the next 24 hours.
And he's gonna roll his initiative.
Wow.
He's now your
That's
friend, and he
nice.
has his own initiative.
Which one is he?
Have him push them
It
into
is
the
the
pits.
one right there. Look at him.
Here, I'll give him a little. You
That
know,
little guy
Dex is a
right
little dark and twisty. The black loop means that's your mummy.
It's beautiful.
Oh, you're my mummy.
You have a mummy.
It is my mummy.
No.
Okay.
No.
Great. You doing anything else?
No, that's it. That's my turn.
You see this one kind of like it's coming towards you. It's actually kind of going towards him.
Goodness gracious. Say, Dada?
My guy. Ah.
Anything else, Dex?
No, but let me know when it's his turn so I can give him some
Geo.
commands.
Daddy?
Cool. I am going to. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Witch Bolt at second level.
Yes, sir. More.
I'm gonna cast it at the guy next to Dex's friend.
Okay.
Would you like this for your turn?
Witch Bolt.
Sure. Does he make a save or do you make
It's an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20, so 26.
That'll probably hit.
No way.
Ooh, so that's crap. So that's 4d12.
That's a lot of D12.
2.
How long is the room? About. Someone who can count. Thank you.
6.
It's about 90 feet long from entrance to exit.
Oh, that's not too long.
22 damage
It's like fighting in here.
on this Mamma
Okay.
Yeah.
You just focus your silver blue energy has like a faint green aura as you and you make the connection and it kind of its body like convulses as it starts to shake as it takes every step now. Anything else, Gio?
And I want to. Can I have that add? I wanted to before I did that. I wanted to use sorcery points so I could use that as a bonus. Do that as a bonus action. Is that allowed?
I'll allow it this time, but in the
Okay.
future you need to do it in order, alright?
Absolutely. And then I want to cast Firebolt at the same one. Actually, if I did that, would my concentration fall?
No.
Cool.
Okay, Firebolt at the same one, making a ranged attack roll. Emmerich, you're on deck.
That's tough. That is going to be 13.
13 hits.
Sweet.
Full damage.
Was not expecting
They're
that.
slow, creepy mummies.
What's their CR?
That is none of your business.
It relates to my spell.
Well, you can ask me when you cast a spell.
7 damage.
That was really mean.
7 damage.
Okay.
I just ask people what their
I know.
CR
I
is.
just got like a middle finger from
Amber.
DM.
The audacity.
Okay. Yeah, so as you cast this link, it starts to like, it kind of shifts. It was going for Dex initially, and then its arms kind of go towards you as you connect right with its chest, and you actually send the fireballs. There's just like sparks in all your fingertips that, and the fireball moves through the witch bolt to kind of add a secondary hit to it.
That was again.
Anything else, Gio?
I want to move. A little bit away from. Because how far away is that?
Just get behind me.
From.
You're currently 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay, I want to move. Towards. Alright, like towards that square over there.
Towards which square?
That one.
The one with the
Easy enough.
Cool.
Small room. Okay. Emmerich, what would you like to do? Kevin, you're on deck.
Who's? I need a pointer. Pointer.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Thank you. Oh no, it's okay. We're sharing them. So, who's this right here?
That's me.
That's you. Okay, that's what I
That's
thought.
Prince Callum, but
Can-
right now it's a...
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
Yes.
a skeleton. They kind of look the same from this distance. Can I take the carpet and dash over to Joan?
Dash is not going to add to the carpet speed.
Well, it's 60 feet, so I'm getting pretty close.
You'll be fine. You can pretty much get anywhere.
Oh, I can?
Almost.
Well, you said it was 90.
Quite get to Joan. 5,
Can I get as close as
20,
I possibly
25,
can to Joan?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can get right next to
So
Joan.
Lucky was on the carpet with her, but I don't want to go.
No,
with her.
we dismounted.
Oh, we
We
did?
dismounted.
You, I
Yeah.
believe you dismounted when you were investigating.
Okay.
Yeah, and
never
then
mind.
he ensnared me.
Never mind,
and,
that's
you know.
Yeah,
okay.
there's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Emmerich.
And then, as a free action, I want to say to Joan, do you think you can range attack them from up high?
About a 15 feet ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I can try.
A big crossbow.
And then-
in there.
As an action, can she pull her onto the carpet? Or would that be
She can
Joan's
just
turn?
she can just mount to the carpet.
Okay,
You have a crossbow and a magic quiver.
I know. And
Otherwise,
then,
it'd be like you picking her up and doing it.
yeah, and then
Same 6 seconds.
this is okay. And then I want to. Do I have enough movement?
Yeah. Also,
left?
as far as mounting the carpet goes, it's pretty easy. I'd say that would just take your movement to climb onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're next to her, she can move onto it next turn.
Okay. This is because it's an interesting thing that I'm doing. Does that
Okay.
just count as movement free action?
Movement
when
for
I
the carpet.
So do I still get an action and a bonus action after doing all that?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Do I have enough movement to move the carpet higher? At
No, that was the
point,
carpet's
or was
full
that the
movement.
whole move? Okay, I figured it was. Can I use Bomb of the Selmail coat
Okay.
on
I love semi-coats.
on Geo,
Okay.
and I would like to use 2 of those as a bonus action, and we'll
Okay.
do that in a moment. And then can I hold an action if the skeletons, mummies, so sorry,
Okay.
get within 10 feet of me and Joan, I will fly the carpet up. Am I allowed to do that?
No.
Darn it! If they come
The
within...
only way you would be able to dash off the carpet, but you can't dash the magic carpet.
That's what I was thinking.
Its magical properties are set.
That's what I was thinking. Well, it wouldn't, okay. I'll change it then. If they get within 15 feet of me or Joan, can I thorn whip
Okay.
them? Okay.
Perfect.
And then
All
let
right,
me heal
Kevin.
you.
It's your turn.
Yeah. So it's me and these 2 homeboys.
Yes.
Um,
Lucky's also over there alone with 4, and there's 2 behind you. You're surrounded.
Cool.
You were in the front again.
I know.
I would like to War Magic Feat,
Okay.
so I can make a weapon attack as a bonus action.
Sure.
Cast Firebolt at this fellow right here. Right
Okay.
there. Cast Firebolt and then
I'm sorry, can you remind me how much damage your firebolt was?
7.
7? Okay, thank
and
you.
then
You get
attack
6 hit
extra
points.
attack with the Layman Blade.
Temporary points.
Okay, so make your attack roll with firebolt.
Firebolt. That is a 23.
23 hits. Very
Cool.
much.
Who's on deck?
Joan.
That is 13 damage.
13. To which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you cast your firebolt at this thing,
You heard that too? What is that?
you start to notice. I think it's a card.
Oh.
You notice as you cast the fire onto it, it starts twitching and shaking a lot. And you can see the cinders kind of staying on these very flammable bandages, and it's kind of healing back from it. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Great.
They don't like
I would
fire
like-
damage.
I would like to. Whenever I did that, then I'd like to attack extra check with the lament blade
Okay.
of the
It's like we're gonna have some touchy
Go for it.
breakup in here.
Wonderful. That
I'm,
is-
I'm assuming. Are you moving forward towards the same target?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. That will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage. Fantastic. You're just kind of running forward. You kind of you shoot the firebolt, and as it explodes, you strike through the fire with your sword.
Ooh! That is max damage for a total of 13.
13. Okay. And then extra attack.
Yes, sir. That is an.
You now add your plus with the
Yeah.
flaming blade.
That'll be an 11.
11 just hits. Roll damage.
Cool. That's a plus 2 now. For a total of
You know, there's a
9
spell that
damage.
gives you the
9 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
It gives you the
As
AC
this
of
thing is
the-
like reeling from the flames, you just with your lament blade, you kind of steal TJ's little X move for a second, having seen him do it earlier that day in the vision. And this thing, like, you see just like kind of rotting-ish flesh seeping out of some of the bandages that are burning away. You also see like this old charred skin fur.
Oh, it's the beasts that were on the pyramids.
Tabex.
Is it the end of your turn, Kev?
Okay. No,
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay,
that makes more sense.
I think they're just.
they have a -1 in initiative. I rolled 2 natural 20s, and now they can move. Okay,
Oh, they all get to move before Lucky.
quite a few of them, yes. All right. First off is going to be
They're all going to attack.
the
me
one
now.
that's not a friend is going to come towards Dex.
Tell me how close he gets.
15. He's 10 feet away from you now.
Okay, he gets a +4 to any damage that he does.
Yikes.
Wait, against
What?
you? He gets +4?
Is it just anyone with
+4 to damage. That's my aura of hate.
I didn't know that. Hell.
So
Okay,
keep
first thing.
things far away from Dex.
As it looks at you, you can kind of just see this glowing red through the bandages. And it pierces you for a moment. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hello?
This is the one I
I'll
damaged,
get a
right?
+4 to that.
Oh, they're gonna have good wisdom.
Oh, I get a +8 to that. That's a natural 20.
You're good. it sets you off a little bit, but as it comes towards you, it's going to make a weapon attack against you,
Hit me.
which is going to be an 18 to hit.
Won't hit.
Will not hit.
What is he swinging?
His fist.
Oh,
18 does not hit.
nope.
Okay. That's his turn. It just brings its like rotting fist to like slam down on you and just bring up your shield. There's like a as it kind of just swipes down. That's the end of that one.
So you're telling me that these things have eyes?
Yes. Next up is going to be one that's next to Lucky.
Shocker.
It's going to walk towards you, and as you look back at it, you too see the red eyes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's not good.
If you're
How
10
did the
feet, there's
sarcophagus open?
They
okay.
open like slammed open like doors.
You're gonna
They slid into the ground.
Oh, my
Oh,
wisdom's
okay.
+5.
Oh my goodness, hello.
18.
18 saves. It's going to make an attack at you.
Good job, Lucky.
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Boom! Just bounces off of your shield. Okay. Next one is this guy is also going to come up to you and do another wisdom save, Lucky.
Oh,
Did you
God,
see the eyes?
Over and over again.
Speedy boy.
It's 21.
21 saves. It's going to make an
Now,
attack
this
roll.
is +5. I don't know why, but it is.
It's going to make an attack roll at you. Sorry, this one ran up 2 as well. And he's flanking, so he's going to have advantage. Just by happenstance. It's going to be a 20 to hit.
Okay. You must.
So first off, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as he just slams down on his shoulder with like this rotting. There's this wicked magic to it a little bit, and you also feel
Necrotic damage.
this darkness.
Necrotic damage is halved for me.
Okay, it is necrotic damage. It's going to be 9 half to 5 points of necrotic damage.
Half
I
to
need you to
4?
make a Constitution.
fine.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How about next time people don't leave me by myself?
You said you wanted to stay.
No, that's true.
That's on stream.
That is true. That's on me. That's on me. Sorry, Constitution.
I'm coming over.
That one's not as good.
I know, I can run over.
Perhaps, because that would be really helpful.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're good.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be all for that one. Next one is going to be the one next to Kevin, who hasn't moved yet. Kevin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you see the red eyes.
Good thing you have that amulet.
Actually, would that, with the amulet, would that increase my...
By 1, yes.
By 1? Okay. Does not, okay, 1 second. Doesn't do much. That is an 11.
11 just saves.
Ooh!
And now it's
That's
going to make
nice.
an attack roll at you. And it's a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, you're too quick for it. You kind of bring up the blade and you kind of bond it so the butt of it kind of like hits the fist. So there's like a it's like a bonk fit parry. After that,
Nice.
Joan, what would you like to do? Lucky, you're on deck.
Thank goodness.
So, Joan has her on. you
Yes, bracers of archery.
And she is going to, as a bonus action, throw down one of Lucky's stealth smoke bombs
Okay,
where they are.
Emmerich, all of a sudden there's a and you are covered in this dark gray mist
So
she's-
that envelops you.
And she's going to shoot an arrow at the one, which I can't see, but I'm going to go forward a little bit, peeking out, and I'm going to attack that one right there with an arrow.
Make a basic stealth check for me, just to check.
Not great, actually. Didn't I get a +5 because of something that you did to stealth and perception?
Oh,
That was
That was
just for
much
rest.
earlier. It's okay. What
That's
is it?
just for rest.
17.
17. Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Because she's on the carpet with me, can I give her guidance for stealth?
No, that's an action, not a reaction.
That'll be a 16 to hit.
16 hits?
Actually, what are the effects of the bracers again?
+2 to hit and damage.
Okay. So that'll be an 18 to hit.
Okay.
Doesn't matter
Roll
much.
with sneak attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sneaky archer, Joan.
Get the last one.
Like a stealth archer build? Wow.
Now.
No.
Wow.
Stealth archer paladin.
Stealth archer paladin.
That'll be a 15 damage.
Did you add the +2 from the bow? From the bracers? Okay.
Nice.
15 damage on
Which one did she hit?
that one. The one that just hit you.
Oh.
Or tried to. Okay.
And
Yeah, you bring back your bow and just find your way through the mist and let it fly. And as you're fighting, you see an arrow stick through the head as it's still coming towards you, trying to grab you.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay. Anything else, Joan?
and then she's gonna get back, make sure she's secure on the carpet.
Sure.
And keep herself almost hidden on it if possible, pulling it up a little bit, keeping herself low to the ground.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Kevin, the one you just hit is going to glare at you with red eyes. I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
Keep adding that plus from the amulet.
That is, gosh. That's a 10.
10. That fails. As you look into this dreadful glare, you suddenly feel your courage fail you a little bit. These burning red eyes, they pierce into your very brain and soul. You are considered frightened.
That's
Right
not
after I kicked
control.
those dudes.
You know, like Wizards of Waverly Place, how they would like control the mummy could control people and make them his slaves.
Yes.
I was worried.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You just unlocked a core memory.
Actually, because I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Julia.
I was just playing the mechanic wrong. You're good.
Oh.
Because you saved once, you are immune to the glare for 24 hours.
Oh.
So keep in mind who glared.
Hooray.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh.
I
Learn
forgot
that.
about
You
that.
learned
Read that earlier? Forgot about it. Okay, it's just gonna make an attack at you,
Okay,
which is gonna be a 15 to hit.
did not hit.
Too fast.
Quick, boy.
Too quick.
Ooh, he dodgy.
Next is going to be
I'm skating.
Oh no.
this one next. Lucky.
Tanya Harding. Who?
Lucky is getting surrounded by mummies a little bit. 11 to hit. Just gonna try to whack you and fail.
I don't like being this person, but he does have advantage.
Ooh. Oh, that's true. You are flanked. 7. You're good.
Honesty helps.
Good
The
job.
look on
Good
your-
job.
the look on your face was like, he does.
Okay.
I have to.
Lucky, what would you like to
Yeah!
Can I move at all without attack of opportunity? So
do? Not
that,
unless you use your action to disengage.
No. So that this guy is within 30 feet of me, or is he already within 30 feet
5,
of me?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You need to move 5 feet. And
my
yes,
friend.
so
Can I just move like to this
you would
square?
have to take at least one attack of opportunity.
Okay, no, then don't do it. Don't.
Please don't point the laser at my eye.
I did not. I thought it was pointing it down.
It definitely was like on the white of my
I
eye.
apologize so hard. Okay, so these 3 and this one are all within 30 feet of me, yeah?
Yes.
Turn undead.
Okay.
Wisdom saves, please.
What's for all of it?
For all of them.
Wow.
DC's 13.
They all fail except for one.
If their CR is 1/2 or lower, they're dead.
They're definitely not that low.
I thought she was the prettiest
No.
person I've ever seen.
What?
Are they 1?
No.
At level 8, they would die. Okay.
You'd be surprised.
So, they have to get as far away from me as they can.
Yes, they can.
And then for 1
On their
minute on their turn, they can only take the dash action or the dodge action.
Wow.
It's actually the 3 that are around you.
Oh, that's nice. They're scared.
That's pretty cool.
They are considered friends.
That's very nice.
You just bring your hands out. Your glow already kind of detests them a little bit, and you just there's a shine around you, and they're like as they all begin to cower away. Anything else, Lucky?
Yeah. Well, actually, let me look at the range because I think it might be touch. Actually, can
Try
I
to have
move?
your turns ready.
Can I move now? If they're frightened, do I still get an attack of opportunity?
They do, but they'll have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, never mind. Oh, so Shield of Faith is 60 feet. I'm gonna cast it on Kevin as my bonus action.
Okay.
So you get +2 to your AC.
Great.
Wow.
Now at the bottom of the round, what would you like your mommy friend to do?
That son of a gun. I want him to sneak up behind my boy. I want
Okay.
him to smack him.
Okay. He can also glare. He can also use the wisdom glare at him if you'd like.
Can he do both?
Yes, he can.
Ooh, would he be flanked?
Yeah, you won't have disadvantage on the save.
That's okay.
So the mummy fails the save. The mummy got mummy glared.
So awesome. Wait, I love
Don't
that.
you?
You see him turn around. You just see like a as he starts cowering away, kind of backing up towards you as he's frightened.
gosh.
And mummy friend will take a swing with advantage. And he rolled a 11, which is their armor class, so he's going to hit.
Go. Freaking go, Marv.
Marv!
That guy's gotta be almost dead.
His name's Marv,
It's
by the
going to
way.
be 10 damage plus
Dang, kid.
5 necrotic damage as he's just cowering, and Marv goes up to it and just grabs the neck of him and just squeezes until,
Oh my god!
and the head of it kind of just pops up and rolls into the sand.
You.
Go Mark.
Mark, you son of a gun.
Was he already bloody?
And it was right about to be his initiative, which was a 0. These things are CR3. They have the same CR as the Scorpions. Anyway, it's how hard they are to beat.
They are.
It's like their level.
They're also facing 2 paladins and a cleric.
It's fine. Okay.
It was fun.
Grants me. It tells me what I can and can't while chipping to.
Okay. Next up, top of the round.
It's the math.
Geo. Emmerich, you're on deck. Try to have your turns ready so you can move it.
I'm really
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, it is Dex. I saw the 20, I assume.
Yeah.
Can I make it over to those 3 around Lucky?
Sure.
They're really scared.
15, 20, 25.
We'll just go to the one closest to
That's your movement.
my movement.
Yeah, but you are within 5, 10, 15 feet of all of them.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Can I go to the one right there by Kevin? Can I make it that one?
Sure. Remember, you okay?
Yeah, I can make it that
Go
one.
right up to him.
Yeah, I want to hit him really hard.
Hit him.
Is he flanked? I always ask.
No, but you can tell me where to move where he would be for flank. So you have to be here if you're right there across. That would make him flank.
That would be cool.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah, why not? It's 23.
23.
23.
23 hits. Go and roll damage.
And I'm going to use Savage Attacker where I can reroll the damage.
Okay.
Whichever's higher. So it's going to be 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Extra Attack
Okay.
for 20.
20 hits.
And that's 18 damage.
Okay. Kevin, as you're dodging all these there's dark power behind these mummy throws. There's some sort of wicked magic. You're dodging, weaving, finding yourself kind of quartered next to a sandpit when you just see Dex run up beside you with his little mace arm and just he hits it so hard he spins around and just does it spins around and he crashes the head down to the floor, totally obliterating this mummy next to you.
Oh man.
Okay. Anything else, Dex?
No.
Emmerich, Geo, then Emmerich. Emmerich, you're on deck.
Yeah. So
So, if you'd like to keep Witch pulled up, just roll damage for it.
well. The
Oh, it
target
died.
is dead,
Yes.
so I would have to recast it.
Right.
So I want to go ahead and am I within? Where's the? Can I? Thank you. No, you're
Oh,
good.
this is for you.
Am I within? Am I within 60 feet of these two?
Easy enough. You move a little bit.
Cool. You can move me a little bit closer.
Sure.
Move me to that middle.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You are within 60 feet of everything in this room now. As you're right next to his zombie friend that kind of just gives you a point. That's what it learned from its master.
The 3 around me are all scared of me. That
I
one's
want to cast levitate
Okay.
on that one behind Lucky and that one, the far against Lucky, or and again, the one of them that's afraid of Lucky and then the one that's not.
That was pretty scary.
She lights up.
The mummy's. Oh.
Huh?
You know,
Like the
I
weather.
love that I glow.
Hopefully it is.
Can I just tell you? I just think of myself as a giant glow stick, and it's great. I love everything about it.
Is she only a glow stick if
Okay,
she's like
they're gonna make con saves.
Trust her back.
They both save. The lowest was a natural 16 without modifiers. So they will not be levitated, and that will take your spell slot.
Okay.
Anything else, Geo?
That is it.
That would be
Emmerich.
really cool.
Okay, can I take the carpet
Sure.
and will I be able to make it to
You're in dark smoke right now. Just a reminder that Joan put up, and Joan's on the carpet with you.
Okay. Can I fly out of the
Sure.
smoke?
Can I get off?
No. You have to get up before.
Sorry. And can I go right here
Okay.
and can I thorn whip this guy and try and pull him into the sand?
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Will do.
Pulling into the sand is clever.
25.
25. Okay. Sure. Roll damage.
I think it's 2d6. I can't read today. That would be 5. 8.
8 damage. The thorn whip wraps around him kind of like a seatbelt as he's like facing Kevin, and this thing is already charred and bruised and like rotting corpse. And as you pull on it to try to pull it, the thorn whip actually cuts clean through it.
Too strong.
And the two halves of him fly into the sand, and they starts to fall.
Oh my gosh.
Was that the last skeleton over there?
No, they're still the mummy friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that the last mummy over there?
Yes.
The mummy fell.
And then could I use the rest of the carpet's movement to get as far as I can towards Lucky?
Okay.
Which I don't think is very far. Sticking to
20,
that side of the wall,
30,
avoiding the...
40, 50, 60. Oh, you want to stick to the wall?
I want to, while avoiding the sand, if possible.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because the sand only falls in the center, so you can slip by.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Kevin, what would you like to do?
In reaction to Emmy thorn whipping the dude I was just laying into, like already prepped like another attack, like, man.
You're welcome.
Gotcha, bro.
Gonna turn around with the movement I have. Let's see.
Also,
10,
Josh.
15,
Can you hold on?
25.
Yeah.
30 would get me right to the closest mummy, attacking.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get right between these two if you want.
Cool.
Okay, they're both turning away kind of towards you and fleeing from Lucky. They're starting
Cool.
to.
I would like to attack one and then use extra attack on the other with.
Alright, we'll attack.
So they won't get opportunity attacks because Turn Undead takes away their reactions.
Okay.
Cool. That is a
Thank you for letting me know.
24 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Woo-hoo! That is a 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
First one.
You slice into one and you just cleave its arm right off.
Cool.
Starts to ooze a little bit from the side and it starts to like pivot away from you. And it falls into the sand. Still moving, and you just see it kind of start to disappear in the sand below. Just its like mummified hand reaching out, kind of shredder style, as it disappears beneath the sand.
I would like to extra attack the other one.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Enough. That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
What was it?
Dirty. Such a dirty 20. Anyway.
Make attack roll.
That was a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, sorry. Make a damage.
Damage, sorry.
Roll your damage. Excuse me.
Ooh. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. You strike into this one, and you just kind of jab your sword into its side and create like a clear hole straight through. You kind of hear it hit bone a little bit, and pull the sword out, and guts just start to flow out of it. Anything else, Kev?
That's disgusting. Would I be able to use my war magic feat to cast a cantrip as a bonus action? Or
How many times can you use that a day?
it's not specified.
Sure, we can look it up later, but I'll allow it for now.
Cool. I'd like to then cast Firebolt on this one.
Okay, you'll have disadvantage because it's right next to you and it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Although it's frightened, so... Well, it's not
straight
frightened
roll.
of you, so... Just a
So disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah.
Still.
No, defense rolls, yeah. You'll have disadvantage, so just straight roll it. Sorry.
Okay. That was a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Striking into it, and you just kind of reel back, take a step back, you're on the back foot. Fire comes out of your palm, and just... You see the neck of it just kind of rot and fall off.
Nice.
So you can just use it if you know.
Okay?
Yeah, I double checked before I asked. There wasn't like a specification of like you can do it this many times. It's just
Okay.
Like, this is
No problem.
You can do this. So.
The one that is... hasn't moved yet is going to move.
I knew he was coming.
He's going to go for Kevin. He's going to make an attack roll, which is a 12.
No, does not hit.
Just misses you. That's it. Then It's Joan's turn.
Can Joan, from where she's at, would she, based on her prior stealth experience, think that the mummy is aware of her presence right now, that she's behind?
You're not behind a mummy, but you get the sense that if you just get behind a mummy and flank it, it'll hurt really hard.
Okay, well, the one that she's like, okay. Can she jump off the carpet?
Sure. I'm assuming not into the sand.
Yes.
Good power move. Okay.
And flank it.
Sure. Make an attack roll. You'll have advantage in sneak attack.
Nice.
I forgot to give you advantage on the bow hit earlier, but it didn't really matter. You're attacking with your rapier?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have advantage.
Yep.
That'll be a 19 hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 1. That'll be 5.
With sneak attack?
Yeah, no.
3 more d6 down.
Get your damage, girl.
Get your damage, girl.
Dang, I can't find my figure.
Get your damage, girl.
What was that?
12. Okay.
Together.
Yeah, you get behind this thing and you just make a nice strike in its back, and you just see like this black ichor kind of falling out of and oozing out of the bandages, and you see its head turn all the way around to look at you.
Is it dead?
No.
She's gonna summon her dagger
Okay.
to attack it.
Okay. This will be advantage because of flank, and you'll have sneak attack with this as well.
That would be a 16 hit.
16 hits. Well, a d4 and 3d6.
3d6?
Yeah, it's sneak attack. Is it 3d6 or
It's like
3d8?
a D6 per rogue level or something.
4d6. I've been doing 1 or 2.
For level 8, it's like 3 or 46.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot.
was only doing 2 this whole time.
Just do 3 for now, and you can look it up later, Rogue.
It's 4. I have.
Great, then roll 4.
Right there. 3. I forgot about that.
Sneak attack.
Get your
It's your whole mechanic.
Okay. Oh,
Say it again. What was that? That's right.
13.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I broke for a second. 13 more points.
Jonathan here.
As its head turns all the way around, you do see the red eyes. Shh. You do see the red eyes, but it strikes no fear in you as you just whisper the Nakish. You just see a strike across the eyes as ooze begins to fly out as you strike the eyes out with the dagger. And its head turned all the way around, goes limp, chin down on the back of its spine, as it kind of just curls and collapses in front of you.
Okay, that's good. It's 46.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a lot of damage.
Rogues are very strong.
I forgot. I haven't even been using that.
Next up is Lucky.
I've been using 2.
Let's do Word of Radiance on this guy.
Okay.
What
That's a con save.
They're still on up?
4.
13. So he's gonna take 2.
I mean, these things are fine, but I'm rolling very low.
He's gonna take 2d6 of radiant damage.
Okay.
4.
4.
Not a good roll.
You just see him as he's turning around to move. His hands kind of, the joints twist and turn in unnatural ways, and he clutches his head in like 2 different ways, and he starts running away.
Where does he run to?
He has to get as far away from me as possible. In
He
this
is
space.
going.
Turn
It's
on.
now his turn if you're done. Are you done?
Yeah.
He is going to run into the pit.
Does it
He's fully alive, but he runs into the pit and starts sinking.
Does he do it on purpose, or is it a... I'm
On
running in a-
purpose, he
Oh,
jumps.
okay.
Almost,
not-
almost a swan dive.
It's not
if
like
you will.
I'm running in this direction.
So bad.
No,
No,
I want to jump after him.
it's purposeful. He knows it's...
And you just see his
Yeah.
limbs kind of contort as he starts to like sink into the middle of it as the sand just kind of pushes it. And you see his twisted hands disappear below. And with that, are you going to attack your mummy friend?
No.
Then you're no longer in combat if you're cool with the
Just
mummy.
chilling. Yeah, we got him for 24 hours.
Then you're no longer in
We're
combat.
vibing.
buddy.
I'm gonna cast Domino again in 24 hours.
Party.
That's cool.
You are still in this room, however.
So, Dex, should I still jump in?
Yeah.
But make
But don't
sure,
take my advice.
make sure you jump into a pit that a skeleton didn't go into.
Yeah, I won't go into that one. Won't go into that one.
Sorry.
Pretty sure I shouldn't go into that one. I think that one would be the best one.
Marv, what do you think?
I would do the one on the other side of that.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Dex, will you hold this end of the rope?
Can I ask Marv what he thinks?
I gotta look at the mummy stat block.
Yeah, man, I think it's a great idea.
I really hope that he can talk because this would help us a
I like
lot.
what you've done with your hair. It looks great.
Just the best wingman in the world.
Marv is a Canadian stoner.
What does he speak?
Make a history check.
Do any of us recognize?
You know, you're in earshot. You hear it.
I hear it. What is it?
Celestial.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking.
I
Uh-huh.
don't care. What did he say?
I don't care.
I'm sorry. Can you say exactly what you asked so I can word this
Sorry.
correctly?
What do you think?
That pit leads to nowhere.
That pit leads to nowhere.
Like proceed to tap him up.
Look for the symbols of ascension.
I knew it was gonna have to do with the symbols.
You hear it. You're the only one who understands it. Nobody else does. All
Okay,
you hear
then
is.
Lucky said that out loud.
Can you? I'm so sorry. It was a little hard to understand. What? No. Because she
It's very grovelly.
Lucky related to us.
You
What did you say? She did say that.
Sure.
It's usually a 9.
Can you just repeat what you said? I
The
could
symbols of ascension.
look for the symbols of ascension.
This one.
The dodecahedron with 2 triangles on the side.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so Gio wants to walk around the room or look at the ground to see if there's any hieroglyphics on the ground. Is there any?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Thank you.
And time.
To be your son's 12 days.
Agree.
We're really sad to see that.
That is not super good. 11,
Top 10 saddest anime deaths of all time.
13.
13. No.
Okay, thank you.
Lucky's gonna look around for the marks of ascension next to the pits, either on the wall around them or even the ceiling next to where the thing dropped.
Make a perception
and all
check.
that kind of stuff. 19.
19.
Oh, wait. I lied to you.
How dare.
23.
23. So, you remember those rings you saw earlier that the sand is coming through?
Yes.
As you inspect closer, there's a small insignia on each of them. On 4 of them, there's like the head of a cobra, a snake that kind of comes up and has the glorious cobra neck piece.
I got you, yeah.
On 2 of them, there's a dodecahedron with 2 triangles. You see them on, I don't know, a laser pointer. This one and this one have ascension. The other one's cobras.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak to the mummy, and I'm gonna be like, so these 2.
Marv? Those 2?
Yes.
I didn't know only them could talk. All right, so these 2 sand pits that she's gesturing to in real life to these guys seem to be like okay.
Well, I'm already tied up. Here's the end of the rope.
Kevin, do you think you can hold it for me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Real quick, can you ask Marv something for me, Dex?
Sure.
Can you ask him if he ever knew of someone named Samira? Just in history.
Marv, Samira. Know her? It's his anime voice.
No, I don't.
That's a hard no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a telephone.
I will see you guys on the other side, and Gio just trust falls into the sand.
There's almost like a splash.
I said
As the
at
sand
least to know.
and settles around you as you plug your nose, and you feel yourself sink further into the sand. And further. You peek out your eyes a little bit. There's just darkness. You feel a little sand in your eye, and you feel restrained. The thick sand makes it impossible to even wipe the sand out of your eye, and it starts to burn. And you feel really uncomfortable. And you sink further and further into the sand. That's where we're going to take a break.
Ooh.
Thank you for watching, guys. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes-ish. Stick with us. We're going to see what is beneath the sands. See you guys in a bit.
The sand.
Bye.
Ooh, that could be the title.
That's what I was thinking.
Beneath the sand. Summon a horse.
I like horses.
Can summon a ghost horse.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons. We fought some mummies.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we did.
That's what we've done today. We've uncovered a few more of the secrets of this strange crypt. Fought some mummies, found some knowledge inscribed on the walls from generations past, and fought those who have passed and gave their lives, maybe to protect this place, maybe they lost it to some sort of foe. It's hard to say. That being said, let's get right back into the game. So, Gio, the claustrophobia starts to set in for just a moment before you feel your toes be able to wiggle and your ankles, and you drop onto this pile of sand as the sand is still kind of like going on top of you and getting into your hair as you land like you kind of squirming around to get out of the sand pile. And you find yourself in a darkened room. The rope still tied to the top. Kevin still holding it.
Is the rope like loose at all?
I mean, through the sand, it's pretty firm, but
So, I mean, the rope is 50 feet. So is that... It's not 50 feet down. It's less than that. Because it's not...
yes.
Okay.
There's quite a bit of running sand on the piles, but it also seems like the piles are also flowing into some other source. There's definitely a continuation thing here by design.
Okay. So, I mean, I have dark vision. So what do I see in this room?
You see hieroglyphics. You see scriptings. You also see this big opening at the end of the room. It's like a rectangular room. And there's really big pictures here on each side of this opening. And they're some sort of large, monstrous beasts. It's dark, though.
I'm gonna... So, Lucky gave me the earring earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Who has an earring right now?
Me.
Just to be sure. Okay.
Oh,
Everyone but Lucky.
I'm gonna write that down.
You need another one.
So I was able to get down here, and it's a pretty dark room. There's lots of hieroglyphics. There's a rectangular room over there. I haven't really delved any deeper, but there's definitely space down here. Does anybody else want to come down?
Kevin's just gonna drop the rope and go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joan's gonna dive.
Into the same pit one by one?
Marv, you coming? Let's go. My dog.
Okay. Are you all using the same pit that he used?
Yes, and
Okay.
Colin's coming with.
So it'll take a while. I mean, you can just kind of hold him.
I know it.
Yeah. So, one by one,
You can make it.
you all experience the same discomfort. The rest of you have to hold your breath as you go through the sand. Little anxiety ridden as you feel like you can't move through the sand. You can't breathe. The sand wants to go like into your nose and into your eyes, but you just tighten, until eventually one by one you plop down onto the piles of sand. You come into the dark room where Gio is.
I want to walk into more of the rectangular room. First, I want to check for traps.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Am I down there at this point?
Yeah, you're all down
Okay.
there now.
Never mind.
I don't detect any.
Seems okay.
Okay.
Can Emmy look for traps since she's been doing
Sure,
this?
make an investigation
Yeah,
check.
she's been.
So,
It's been her thing.
We're picturing the room right. There's a rectangular room over there.
It's not too big. It's not too big of a room.
Small room. And
Yeah.
There's a hallway or something?
It's just a small little midway room, and then there's another hall that descends.
Oh.
And to that way, there's like the very large drawings and sketchings of the monsters, and then the hieroglyphics along the sides.
There was the mummy earlier that jumped down there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see a mummy in the room at all, or is there still not?
No.
Okay, I want to start walking into the larger room.
You're just gonna leave this room?
Yeah.
You don't know if it's a larger room. It's just
Sure.
downward path.
Yep. I want to go down the path.
Okay. Are there any of the rest of you doing anything?
I mean, I got a 10 for looking for traps, but
Didn't see
I
traps?
probably don't see anything.
With this new picture, the large
Yeah.
beast, did I read anything new? Yeah. Oh, that was the right question.
Yes. So these look very similar to the beasts you saw before,
Right.
but they're much larger and easier to pick out now. One of them you recognize as a lion head. The other one, some sort of snake or reptile.
Is sorry, are these are two separate beasts? One has a lion head and one has a snake head?
Yes, on one side there's a large lion head, and the other one is a large, like,
Could
reptilian.
one have been the Sphinx and the snake is the other one?
Oh.
There's also writing if you'd like to see.
I would.
It says, "Beware the defenders of Farallon," over and over and over and over and over and over
Nobody
in
did that.
very dire scratchings.
Oh. Sounds like a boss fight.
I don't have a lot of spell slots left.
I know. Not doing too hot.
I relay that to everybody else.
Mmm.
Do I see any wings next to this lion figure at all?
No.
Kind of inscription of
Mm-mm.
wings.
Marv. what do
Also,
you
they're
think?
roughed.
Defenders of Farallon.
Farallon is the city of Ascension.
Ah, Marv. You flatter me.
Are you continuing?
Wait, is there anything else in this room, or is it just that picture?
The rest of the hieroglyphics are very familiar, stuff you've seen all around as you
I'm
go.
gonna follow Geo too.
Okay.
Is there only the one entrance? Are there any others? Or just the
Mm-mm. It's a one-way path.
That's
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Making our way down the pyramid.
No, we didn't leave
So-
the rope up there.
As you walk down, you walk out onto kind of a different sandy stone path, different from the brick. As you walk into it, you find yourself in an extremely open room, and are you all following?
Yes.
Okay, then one by one you step out into this open room, and you look to your left, and the path just ends, and there's a drop off that goes into darkness. In front of you, there's a drop off that goes into darkness. And to the right, there's a slant that kind of goes down. This very large, it looks like, just from what you can see with dark vision, it starts to curve like a circle or cylinder room. It's hard to tell. You cannot see the ceiling. But Gio, you do feel like a... And you look down, and you just see bits of mummy.
Lovely.
And you hear this. In the darkness below.
Or does it appear the mummy was in bits and pieces?
When I say bits and pieces, I mean like this big and multiple of them.
Like snapped, burnt.
Why don't you make a medicine check for me?
Snap, crackle, pop.
My medicine's really
Ew.
high. 22.
Sliced.
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 Slashed.
Does this, from my memory of Kevin's battle with like the snake people, does this picture resemble those snakes?
it was really hard to see them in the darkness of the fire, and they were mostly silhouettes. But I mean, they're reptilian-ish.
I was just curious if they
Kinda
were
hard
the
to
same
gauge.
creature. But that's all.
What would you like to do?
So how big is the platform we're standing on?
I'd say it goes like 15 feet out into the room, and then there's just
Is
darkness.
there a door on the other side? Like, is there something on the opposite
You
side?
can't see the other side. You go out, and it's just darkness. It's a humongous room that curves around.
Can I?
But there's one path. It's a slope that goes down and to the right.
Are there any like sticks or anything like that? Something that would catch fire, like the mummy wrappings or something like that.
Maybe the mummy wrappings. They're kind of in pieces and stuff. You can't really gather too much of them. You have torches though in your inventory. Generally.
Can I? Well, let me. Okay, I'll take out a torch and I want to light it, and then
Sure.
I just want to chuck it over the edge and watch how far it falls.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait. I'm gonna cast light on that stone.
At what?
On the stone before he throws
Hey,
it.
that's a good idea.
Little
You mean the
20
torch?
Yeah.
Okay. So
There's
the torch is
20-foot
on light, and
radius.
it's lit. The combination of the firelight and the holy light as you toss it off.
Can I start counting? 1, 2, as it goes.
Okay. As you watch, you're able to see the bottom. And then suddenly you don't see it anymore for a moment, as there's this silhouette that completely envelops it, and then you see it again. And then it gets higher and higher.
Can Joan hide?
As you see one skeletal wing.
No, you did not.
And out from the shadows. You see it flap as raises the head coming into view, just staring at you all. A skeleton dragon.
Oh my gosh, this is like How to Train Your Dragon. This is the bone napper.
It is the bone.
I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Please. Everyone gets a +4.
Thank you.
This is our first dragon.
Can we see it? What it looks like?
You just see like the front of its head, and it's massive. Its head is bigger than all of you and the platform you're
What is
standing on.
the throw that we're making?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
+4 from Parker.
I have a -1.
5.
So you get a +3.
Thanks.
By the way, just as a side note, my charisma saving throws are +4, so like Lucky holding a keystone is like a good idea.
Cool.
I just thought of this.
Just as a side note, I was just like, oh hey, that would be
I didn't
nice.
realize that.
To have +4.
Mine is
for
+6.
charisma. Yeah, Geo and Lucky.
Okay, what are your
Pretty
saves?
good with keystones.
Mine's
Let's start here. Just tell me.
24.
24?
mine's 9, but I want to use my card,
Okay.
so
Come on, baby.
it's good.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Well,
19.
19?
the gasp in the
25.
room.
25?
22.
22? Flip your card. Show camera.
Yuck.
So that's 10.
Yeah, plus 10.
So that is
Was this a group
20.
wisdom? Or
You
Four.
all had to make the wisdom save.
24.
What was yours?
24.
24. Natural 1.
19.
19.
25.
22.
24.
Well, the only one who is considered frightened
That's so
is
embarrassing.
Emmerich.
So embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
I'll see myself out.
A
As
puddle.
you hear Emmy scream, a high-pitched, horrified scream, she immediately takes out the carpet to turn and run, and suddenly you just see smashing into the stone above you as sandstone boulders from the entrance you just entered begin to fall. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws now.
Rocks
Everyone gets
fall.
a +4 still.
Rocks are falling.
TM. Be nice.
That's
Oh
not
my
good.
gosh.
I'm gonna use my card. Is that okay, DM?
Okay.
I'm also going to use my card.
Oh, that's still not great.
Oh, so is Amber.
So is Aaron.
Oh, that's
God.
really bad.
All right.
Oh boy.
I got a 2.
Got an 8.
19.
So 16 in total for Geo.
16?
12.
Well,
6.
21.
13.
19.
Okay. Those of you who were lower than a 15,
Okay.
these rocks fall upon you. They don't fall super far, but they are rocks falling.
I'll put you away. You
Ouch,
take
Lucky doesn't have that health.
Well, I have time to hold up my shield now. Doesn't really do much. But...
If you failed to save, you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as the rocks fall upon you. They're not like huge boulders, but they are rocks. They're not going to pin you down, but they are going to hurt. As you scramble back up, you look back. Emmy, you are like clawing at this now mountain of rubble. There's dust in your eyes as the entryway is sealed before you. And all you look back and see is a skeletal dragon. I need you all to roll initiative.
You should ask him.
Crap. That's not good. This is not good.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
I'm
really
rolling
excited.
so badly.
So would this be a good place to cast daylight?
Uh-huh.
It feels like that would be nice, but it's also my last
good
level
song. I'm
3
gonna add that
spell
to my
slot.
playlist.
You should hang on to that.
Then
This is gonna be a pretty
please
tough
don't
fight.
do any level 3 spells no matter what, especially here.
No, this isn't fair. Samira was like, pass without a trace, couldn't use any level 3 spells. And
What
now
is-
Lucky's like, no more level 3 spells.
Well,
for
you can if we aren't your boss,
There's 2.
but I wouldn't recommend.
Someone's gonna need to cast Revivify on Lucky.
I
What
never.
does the spell
Oh,
boss do?
Joshua.
That is so cool, though.
I got it.
Oh,
What is this?
It's a skeletal dragon.
That is so cool.
It's the bone napper.
You're
It
joking.
does look like the bone napper.
Can I roll for Marv too?
So cool.
Or will you roll initiative
That's
for
so
Marv?
cool!
This is
And you guys are here!
Ah,
What
I
does boss
bought
do?
Josh.
what if we
done it.
intimidate the dragon?
Emmy, you're in the
I
back.
can't imagine that it's intelligence or
Facing
wisdom
away.
would be very-
So,
very sensitive.
yeah. You guys are more back here.
What
Wait. Do skeleton dragons have breath?
Yeah, they have bone
Can-
breath.
Those suck.
Just bad breath.
Just really bad breath. Make a
Make a stick save.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, probably.
Make a halitosis saving throw. Take 18 points of halitosis damage.
So here's like the edge here. And it kind of goes
Off with the
around.
whiteboard tiles.
Oh my gosh.
Are these new tiles?
No, they're just the other side of the used tiles.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You should levitate the
And it kind of starts to turn here-ish. Onward. And you'll see. That's as far as you can see. Everything below this, you can't see the ground. It's just black. Other than the light and the, yeah. So, anyway, just so you know, this thing's space is not determined by this black square. It's just the space it encompasses. And it's actually it's a little bigger than that, really. As far as scale goes.
It's bigger?
Yeah, than that. Oh, but it's a dragon.
With all of our spell slots gone.
This is Maximus Ultor's first dragon.
Oh, yes.
Aww.
Guys, remember this
Other than
moment.
Calyx,
Episode 20.
but yeah,
First,
fighting.
No,
first
big one.
fighting
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
First wagon.
My
First
first dragon.
dragon.
Plus, Calyx isn't a dragon. He just can turn into one.
Yeah.
When he
This
didn't
isn't
fight.
great.
Where's Calyx when you need him?
I'm scared, guys. If I'm being
Dragon
honest.
time, dragon time. Time to fight
This
the
is
dragon.
a really hard
Yeah.
boss to
Yeah.
have
Dragon
after
time.
like a full day of spell using.
Yeah.
4 slots left.
We had to go through all of the memories and use spell slots there.
Five.
So
We had
I've got
to
one
fight the
level 3
lion
one.
thing.
I'm
Use spell
going
slots
to
I really
there.
think
divine
we
smite this guy to the
I've
next
also
zombies.
used most of my prolonged rest.
But we
as
can't get
well.
out.
No, there's the path.
Okay, I gotta-
It just sealed the entrance that we walked in.
Oh,
There's the path that leads to
Alright.
wherever.
And then behind you, rubble. So the way back, not all that usable.
Hmm.
That being said, 20 to 25.
Shoot.
15 to 20.
18.
17.
15.
18, 17, 15, Kevin.
Oh yeah.
10 to 15.
12.
10.
10. Joan was 13.
13.
And yours was 12.
12.
Okay.
Conveniente.
Okay.
Did you roll for Marv?
Yeah.
And can I get a mini for Mark too, if that's not too much trouble?
Yeah, I still have him.
Yes.
His initiative roll is 4.
Perfect.
Oh, actually, it's -1, so it's 3. Okay.
Marv, you cutie.
Oh,
Okay.
Marv. Oh, Marv.
Welcome to the other Guardian of Farallon. Top of the round is going to be Geo.
Oh, there was a lion and there was a snake leg head.
Okay.
The Sphinx and the Dragon.
Or
it was a
dragon head.
Okay.
Maybe it was just a dragon head.
name Trondor.
As a bonus action, can I drink a potion?
Okay.
I want to drink the potion of heroism.
Potion of heroism. All right.
That's a pretty
Break it.
potion.
You will gain the benefits of heroism.
Thank you. And
What are
then
those?
+4 to any attack roll or save. And then I want to cast invisibility on myself. And
Okay.
He said,
I want to move.
Here you go. We'll make you invisible. There you go.
where'd Geo go?
Geo, what the crap?
10, 15, 20,
He's wearing camouflage.
30 movement.
Cool.
Anything else?
A camo t-shirt.
That's it.
Okay. Next up is Lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Lucky, you're at the top of the round.
I was. It was a nice initiative roll. It's nice.
How long does Shield of Faith last for?
It's
minute?
That was 8.
it's up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Anything else, Lucky?
Yes, and then I'm gonna cast Resistance, which is a cantrip. And Shield of Faith is a bonus action, so this will be my action. Who is within touch of me?
Looks like Joan and Emmy.
Or Marv.
If I can touch Emmy, I'm gonna do Resistance on her, so you can add a D4 to a saving throw of your choice.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
And it's
That
a
is very
cantrip
nice.
too, so I could just end them out like candy.
You get a D4. You get a D4.
And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action.
I knew it. It has those. Could it not be me? Because I didn't attack it.
It's going to take its one skeletal wing.
Disadvantage?
I need you
Oh,
all
it's a dex save.
to make dexterity saving throws.
+4s.
You too.
dears. Oh, wrong one.
+4 is to within 10 feet of you, yes?
10 feet, yeah.
You do not get +4.
Remember Geo.
But I do
Dex.
with my thingamajig.
Dex.
I missed. I'm not gonna use that one.
This is going to be very difficult.
How do we do?
13.
You fail.
8.
You fail.
Fail.
24.
Success.
23.
Success.
22.
Success.
Very 20.
Just barely succeeded.
Wow, that's really powerful.
Time.
As it brings back its mighty wing. Who failed? Remind me. Just you two?
I didn't fail.
Yeah, just
That's why I said just you two.
Oh, I think I-
Okay. You two take.
Would Protect apply here?
No. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you are whisked off your feet and hit against the wall. You're also knocked prone. Emmy, as your money, you're still frightened.
Yep.
Do I lose invisibility?
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yeah, you took damage.
So just because you take damage, you lose concentration anytime you take damage?
It's.
Are they prone?
Hold on. I need to check invisibility again because it's weird.
It is weird. That's why I got rid of it. Because I was annoyed.
But I think if you take damage, it's gone. No, only if you attack or cast a spell. So you're actually okay, but you do need to make a concentration check. So it's a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC on that? Is that
Just roll.
that wasn't great? 5?
5.
Yeah.
You are no longer invisible.
That was pointless.
It's Scary Dragon. And that was not its turn. That was a legendary action. Okay, next up, after Lucky, it's Kevin.
Is it weird that
Joan, you're on deck.
one shot right
What did you get for initiative?
15.
Yeah, he's good. It's your turn.
Sweet.
Then it's Joan.
I would like to speak to him in Draconic.
Okay.
Or her. Excuse
That's
me.
cool.
I would like to understand.
Me too, because, yeah.
It's like the cool kids.
I'm gonna like bow my head a little bit. A lot of it. Great Guardian, how can we be worthy of ascension?
Negarnus,
Draconic.
lest you carry the blood, I am death.
That's all he says.
Say, wait!
Steve carrying the door.
We got someone.
So that's probably gonna take your bonus action because of the.
Who carries the blood? I bet it was.
Or I'll let you free action it. It was one sentence.
Okay.
What would you like to see, Kev?
I bet he would have been like, great.
Well, I'm
princess.
assuming none of us carry the blood.
Marv
Whatever that
does.
is.
What if it's the blood of a dragon?
Do we have any mana?
Marv carries the blood of that queen.
Yeah.
This is the
He did.
this is Baxi.
Maybe,
I'm gonna
maybe
use-
there's some blood in there.
Would speaking more
Let's
be
try
a
it
bonus
out.
action or be an action?
Anything more will be a bonus action depending on what you want to do, like a persuasion check.
Who carries the blood? In Draconic, so.
Make a persuasion check. You understand this, Emmy? You know
Can
Draconic.
I give him a little, like, tap of guidance?
Please do.
No, you are prone and frightened and too far away.
I'm gonna use my card.
Okay. +6.
Let's see, that's a 10.
What?
No mortal.
That is all.
Well, that's none of us then.
Okay, Gavin, you have an action.
Alrighty.
Smart.
It's Marv. He's got the blood. He's dead.
He's the chosen one.
Going to walk over to Emmy to help her up and like kind of like place myself in
Aw.
front of her.
Okay, I'll let you use an action, so Emmy's no longer prone.
Cool.
She's still frightened. She's no longer prone.
How do I get unfrightened?
You can make a save at the end of your next turn.
That's why I
Kevin,
gave
just
you resistance.
stop it.
I
Stop.
used it.
You already made a saving throw?
Smart.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
first
Okay,
one, yeah.
as that's all, Kevin.
Yep. that
Joan, your
will
turn.
be
Dex, you're on deck.
Okay. Joan is going to hide.
Where?
Where does she see anyone that she can hide?
There's people, and there's some rubble behind you. You might be able to shift between some rocks.
She's gonna hide behind the rope.
Make a stealth check. This will be a bonus action. Because it's a hide.
Stealth 27.
27? Okay. What's your
Let's see,
action?
actually. Yeah, 27.
What's your action?
She's gonna hide, and she is going to pray.
Okay, what would you like to say?
What was Empress's name?
Leozana.
She's just gonna say, Syorgen, do you know anything about the Empress Leozana and possibly her descendants?
Make a religion check.
There's no way we kill this thing.
Not great. I think 13.
Oh,
yeah.
we could.
13.
13. You don't get
Zero.
no responses.
Stay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Dex, you're up.
Can I take a free action and
I'm
ask
right here on
Marv what does he think? Marv, what do you think?
Death.
Okay. Alright. How close is the dragon to me?
His head is probably like 30 feet from you.
30 feet?
Actually, not even. Probably about. It's swinging within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet?
Uh
Alright. So if I get it, can I whip it in the
huh.
head?
Sure. Make an attack roll.
That's not good. That's a 10. So
10
I'll
does
use extra attack.
Not hit. Make an extra attack.
Oh my gosh.
It snaps.
13?
13 also does not hit.
Alright.
The second one, it does snap and it just kind of bounces off the bone.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my movement speed to start going towards Geo, the full 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get right in front of him.
Cool. I'll be right in front of him.
Alright, after Dex, it's going to be Dragon's turn.
No, actually. I'm not gonna be sneaky.
Here.
I'm gonna be Joan.
You see this like black lightning flame mix energy appear as this necrotic breath. I need Marv. I'll roll for Marv. Lucky, Emmerich
But I have a Kevin in front
with
of me.
disadvantage,
Okay.
and Kevin
Oh,
to make
wait.
dexterity saving throws.
So only add your.
Joan, I need you to make one, but I'll give you advantage because you're very well hidden behind cover, even though this thing's passive perception's crazy.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's Marv.
And it's a dexterity?
Did Marv succeed?
You got a 9.
I'm sorry, what check do I need to make?
Dexterity saving throw.
If Marv dies, I'm gonna kill myself.
Is it still +4 for the dex Dex being within us?
No, I'm
still
gone.
+4. Oh.
Geo gets a +4.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
24.
What's the plus on that natural 20?
That's a +2, so it's 22.
Okay.
22.
Emmy.
I fail.
Okay.
24.
24. And Kevin.
Hard fail. It's a 9.
Hard fail. Pass. You passed. You will take half.
And then it's halved again for me.
Hold on. This is too much dice for me to roll.
Half again for me too.
That got
Well, see you guys on the other side.
Guys, this is a little bit mitigated, but we need to use our free actions to talk to this thing because, like, the Sphinx almost kicked their trash.
I'm gonna do something. But it might not work.
We need to run.
We're gonna lose.
We've
Okay,
been found worthy of attention. We should be like, we're
Lucky and Kevin, you take 58 points. Oh no, sorry, you save.
I say.
Sorry. So it's Emmerich and Kevin.
down.
You take 58
I'm
points
down,
of
you know,
necrotic
don't
damage.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Shoot, math is hard.
So half 27
Half
to
again.
you guys. Half again. Hey Reagan. Uncanny dodge is really good.
Yeah, I said that. I'm having
So
it.
you're both halved again. So 27 halved to 14. You could two take 14 necrotic damage. Emmerich and Kevin, you take 58.
I'm at 19 points.
As its breath decimates
Yeah,
you
well,
all.
I'm at 0.
Marv is immediately evaporated.
You son of a gun!
Top 10 status anime death.
Gives you one last point before you
Yeah.
away.
We were literally talking about this before the break, because like if Marv dies, it's top 10 saddest anime deaths of all time. Marv the Mummy.
Okay, that's gonna be its turn. Emmerich, I need a death save.
Find another mummy.
I've been rolling so poorly. 18.
That's a success.
No. Thank you.
Next is. It would have been Maul.
But it's not.
But it's
Top of the round.
My
Geo,
daddy.
what would you like to do? The fan has been hit by crap,
Yeah.
as it were.
It
Do
has.
something.
I'm gonna stand up,
Okay, that's half your movement.
cast fly on
Okay.
myself,
You can fly.
He could fly.
and I
Believe in
get
fairies.
60 feet of movement flying. So I'm gonna move 60 feet.
Why'd you tell him?
Because you have standing up,
But Joan and Kevin are homies.
but you casted fly, so you gain 60 feet for this turn. So I'll give you all of it.
60 feet down the path.
60 feet down the path.
Yes.
Are you just barely hovering?
Like 5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah.
We can flank him.
There ain't no way we flanking this dragon.
Flank him with fireball.
So we were flanking. 60 feet.
We gotta start talking.
60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Except
45,
Emmy's down,
50,
so she's doing
55,
that.
60. Okay.
He's
You
like,
discover
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
a continuing path.
It was supposed to be an escape.
It goes
Because
around
everyone's
and down. And it continues a while.
I don't think that we're gonna get. I mean, we might.
Okay, Geo, is that your turn?
No.
Like, this is like a Skyrim situation.
Yes, that is my turn.
Lucky, it's your turn. Kevin, you're on deck.
I would like to, this is really dumb, and I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Because Asimir are like descendant of Celestials. I don't know. But Lucky's gonna cut her hand and like offer it to the dragon. That is just something my brain did. So
She means descendants of Leozana.
I was just gonna try. I don't know if anyone else in this group could do anything for blood, so I want to try that.
What are you cutting it on?
Like
Just a knife? Okay, you take 2 points. I'll say take just 2 points of slashing damage.
nothing happens.
No.
Okay.
That's your action as well.
Yes, I know. I would also like to use my movement to follow Dex.
Okay.
Kind of get out of the main.
Hey, you're not fighting anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because you're unconscious. 20, 25, 30.
Sure. And then I would like to.
So
Can I ask the table something or no?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't care. Y'all can strategize.
Mass healing word or keep for a revivify.
Keep for Revivify.
Because if I do mass healing word, you guys can get up and we can try to run out this entrance.
Keep
But or I
Revivify.
can try to keep revivify. But like if we
Revivify
can't,
also only works for one person.
Yes.
Whereas Mass Healing Word
we'll
works
get
for
everybody up.
It would give us a
Only one person is down, just so you know.
Oh, I thought
No.
3 people were down.
Tap
Nope,
the
just
ring.
any.
Okay.
I said wait for it.
I will
the
wait.
ring.
If only one person is down, then I will just cast healing word and I will get Emmy back up.
Okay, go and roll that health. We're gonna move on. Kevin.
No longer
Is
scared.
that good, everyone?
No,
That's
it's just
regular healing word.
your turn, Kev. What are you doing?
Can I take a quick look and see if there's anything in the core, like if there's like a heart or like a gem or something like in its core?
This is just like
Your dark vision does not extend to the body of this thing.
Okay.
Boo.
How far
Sorry.
away are we?
All you see is like just glimpses of a horrifying skeleton dragon through the darkness, usually its snout and teeth.
Okay. How far away are we from? Am I able to tell how far away I am from this dude?
His head is like coming in and out of about 10 feet away from you. If you go to the ledge, you can hit him. Pretty much, so just because of his size, just so you know, pretty much anytime you are near the ledge, you can take a whack at this thing.
Even
Or
where
part
I'm
of it. You're not at the ledge, but if you were like 5 feet over, yeah, you can take a whack at it. But you're also a sorcerer, so you rarely like hit it with a stick.
Yeah.
Kevin.
I would like to run up to the edge.
Okay.
Can I see the head?
Yes, you can.
I would like to cast Misty Step and land myself behind, like kind of like this part of the neck and grab onto.
What is the range of Misty Step?
30 feet.
30 feet. You cannot get on the back of it because of the sheer size, but you can get on the head.
And it's got like all these spikes on it, so like,
He does. He does. Okay. Is that your action, Misty
It's a
Step?
bonus action.
Bonus action? All right. So as everyone just goes down around you, and you are just covered in damage, and the necrotic energy has just weighed you down, you sprint towards this thing, lament blade in hand, and you do kind of like the same kind of jump you usually see TJ do, just like bring your knees up just a little bit, and you reappear on the head of it.
I'm gonna attack an extra attack with
Okay.
my blade on the
Make 2 attacks.
I know he's dead. But he does?
Right, but his body's still there.
It shouldn't. No, what do you want?
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Natural 20, that's a crit.
Oh yeah, man.
Was that with
So
the-
lament
And
blade,
no.
lament blade, you should also have the +3s.
+3,
That's
yeah.
that doesn't double, just so you know. So
plus
just
3
roll the
doesn't
2d,
double. Okay.
roll the 2d8, and then add the regular bonuses.
18 damage for the first one.
Okay.
I would like to extra attack. Nat 20 again.
Oh my god!
Whoa! What?
He did it. It was like that was. We watched it happen.
The DM did not believe him.
Holy crap!
Okay, I just crit my dragon again. I'm sorry, how much damage was the first natural 20? Because I was still writing it down when you
15?
killed.
It was
18.
18. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
18 again.
Okay.
I would like. I would also like to action surge.
Okay. You jump on this thing, and you hear.
Eager to die.
But as you strike into it, just lightning crackles with every strike you put into this thing. As it starts to like reel back, his head is starting to lift. Action surge, attack again.
Can I do it with the cutlass and use a lightning ability of the cutlass?
Yes.
Rule of cool.
You're wanting to use the cutlass ability?
Yeah.
Yes, because you can just bond.
Okay. Okay. That is a.
You won't add the +3 with the Admiral Braid though, using the
Yeah.
cutlass.
15.
15 does not hit. As you try to strike it with just lightning, as it starts to dissipate into a bolt, the lightning like reverberates through its body, but it doesn't seem to have much of an effect.
Waste of an
You
action
got 2
surge.
natural 20s.
And just as clarification, you didn't exceed the AC, or else it would have done damage.
Yeah.
Just natural
I can
armor.
only use the ability of the sword once.
Yes, it's not an extra attack ability. All right, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to use.
Who's over by me?
I'm the closest one to you.
It's going to use a legendary action, and it's going to whip its tail at Geo.
Oh.
Is Geo within 5? No, he's not. Is he within 5 feet?
It's bigger than you think. Remember, anytime you're near the edge, and this
So
this
protect.
so tail also has reach. So sorry. That's a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. As it reels around, it just the skeletal tail, like you hear like all of your ribs on your right side just crack beneath the pressure, and it like you like could do kind of a backflip, stuttering flight motion, but you're okay. Kevin, that's it. Joan, it's your turn. That was a lot.
Joan is going to pull out the hat of disguise
Okay.
from her bag.
Okay.
Put it on.
Okay.
Conjure up the image of Empress Liozana in her mind and try to shift into that.
Okay.
Wow.
I like
it. Now we're getting spicy.
What is that? Is that like disguise self or?
You have seen this person before.
And heard her.
Yes, you have.
Keep in mind.
Red, I'm just wondering what the ability is.
It's his hat. His hat. It
Whose
says
Haru's hat.
hat.
I have a hat.
Do we still have the sombreros somewhere? Would we keep those?
I mean, if you had them in your inventory, they're somewhere floating in the bag of holding.
Just 6 sombreros.
Why don't you go through our bag?
Imagine like sticking your head in the bag and every now and
Do a
then.
spring
Okay.
cleaning.
You change into the form of Empress Liozana from the visions of memories past of the Knights of Barador.
She's gonna step out.
You all see this beautiful gold and black armored tabaxi strong whip and blade at her side.
Oh my gosh.
She has like this. She's very slender and muscular. She has like this kind of like half cloth that goes just down the side of her, and just golden like chain armor that extends down, and this like battle crown as well.
Okay.
She's gonna step
What'd you like to
forward and use the actor feat to perfectly mimic her voice.
Okay.
And say, "Stop! They're permitted to pass."
So,
So.
a couple things are gonna happen here.
Excellent play. Oh, he's taking a picture.
No.
Oh.
Aw, dang.
Dang it.
What is your spell save DC as a paladin?
Oh, I don't
As a
know.
paladin, it's charisma.
What's your charisma modifier?
So,
I've never had to use it.
I don't know.
Mine is 15. She's a level 1 paladin. I don't think that
Okay.
changes it.
Now I need you to make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, come on.
Gregarito Sanchez.
Natural one.
You have advantage.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Your card still?
No.
18.
No guidance. 18.
Ooh, you just popped like
Sorry.
a glow stick.
You see the head and single spike on the snout come towards you. You actually see Kevin on there, kind of like getting his balance back and trying to stay on it. And Kevin looks back at you, and you just see this beautiful, powerful image of Empress Liazana herself. And the dragon head comes closer to you.
What do you say?
Can I, as a reaction,
I was gonna say that too. Free action,
send
earring.
it to her in the earring?
This is in Celestial.
I don't have an earring, but I could yell it.
Do you speak Celestial?
You don't have an earring?
No, I gave it to Geo.
Yeah.
Does anyone speak Celestial? Anyone else?
It's just me. But I still hear it, right?
You do.
Okay. What did it say? But no one, are you gonna text it to me so no one else knows?
I need
how
to
close are you
know
to
if
me?
you're going to relay
Hey,
this
how
information
close are you to me?
first.
How close are you to me?
What do you like? If
Are you
I
gonna like
am I-
translate it as you go, or you want to hear it first?
I want to hear it first.
Can someone throw her a ring of sending?
I'm right next to her. If you want
La
to.
la 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 la. I don't know why I said
Amber, your poker
The
face is
16 feels
horrible.
so powerful.
It's a power trip for Amber.
Can she whisper it to Dex and can Dex?
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near anyone.
You're close to me.
You're right next to Dex.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
no,
a ring.
I'm not.
I got a ring.
Yes, you are.
Give
Your
Dex
your
forward.
your green cape.
You could say, give me the
Okay,
earring.
can I ask a free action? Whisper it to Dex.
Yeah, but he hasn't held an action to give you the earring, so he'll have to wait until next turn.
But could he use a free action to relay it?
Yeah.
So could we chain it?
telephone.
That way we don't
Try
say it out
telephone
loud.
again.
Yes.
My lady, could it be?
It'd be funny if it changed a little bit from telephone.
Dex would be the one to be like,
It is I. They have been found worthy. We wish to ascend.
In common.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go back down the telephone chain. I can give you the words.
Celestial 101.
Roxy.
Yo soy.
Still very. It's still very convincing that she heard it and understood it and responded.
That's true. Okay. Fits in his head.
The simple tongue. As you wish.
Rolled a 2.
I think you.
Oh my!
Reagan,
Reagan, I think you found Muffy.
That is finally
PowerPoints for
helpful.
days.
Finally, it's been helpful so many times.
Go hat.
So,
Oh my God.
at this time,
To ruin the grave.
I was gonna go try to do control on
Joan, is there an... I'm actually going to move on. Your turns and initiative will go past it at one point, because the dragon is occupied. What would you like to do? We're going to start with Dex.
during this.
Yes.
Well, first, I would like to use a bonus action to give my earring to Amber. Is that possible?
Sure.
so we can avoid this telephone situation.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just walking. We're just gonna walk.
Okay.
Just walk.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be close to the edge?
Sure.
And then it's just I'm gonna hold an action so where if things go bad, I'm gonna whip him right in the butt.
Okay. Emmerich, what would you like to do during this time?
I'm
Gio, you're on
still-
deck.
I'm still prone.
Yeah,
Just,
you'd have to stand.
Okay. Can I click my heels before I stand and double my movement?
Yeah.
So then it'll just be
So-
my movement.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
So you have an action
Would
and
it be
25 feet of
hard to
movement.
ask to
Okay.
attack the
Can I move 25 feet going behind Joan?
Sure.
And as my action, can I dodge should I need to?
Okay.
It would be nice if we went up there and just
Gio, what would you like to do during this time?
Just as a free action, I just want to say into the earring really quick. So our plan is still to get the hell out of here, right?
I can't answer.
Sounds great.
You don't have a free action.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
No, you do.
I want to move
Oh, yes.
60 feet.
Okay.
I thought you
that
meant
way.
like leave the tube.
If I was looking down,
Specifically.
like below the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
what do I see?
Darkness.
Do I see the path continuing on like in a
Yes.
circle?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting lower and lower as you go.
Okay, yeah.
That
I just
was
want to
what I
fly
whispered to Aeolius.
down.
You want to fly down?
Yeah.
60 feet?
Instead of going all the way around over the
right.
path,
Well,
I
I
want to take the shortest route, so just fly
Swan dive.
swan dive.
Okay. So, as you approach, you can see the ground using your full movement. I'll say the ground is about 20 feet below you.
Oh, okay.
She sounds so hot. Like,
So what do I
wow.
see down at the bottom? Is there?
So,
It's still got 40 feet.
within 60 feet of you, not much. But you are on, like, next to a wall now behind you.
Okay, Parker.
And it continues on towards the dragon. You do see, like, one of the dragon's feet step kind of near you.
Okay. So there's nothing else. There's no like opening that I see. It's just the bottom of a pit.
No, not from where you are.
Okay, I want to move.
You are out of movement.
Oh, I am out of movement.
Yes, that was your full flight speed.
Oh, got it. Okay. Then I want to hold an action to where if he tries to hit me with his tail or wing or whatever, I want to dodge.
You can just take the dodge action, so you'll be dodging until your next turn. It's not something you hold. Great. Okay. Lucky, what would you like to do during this time?
When it comes to holding an action, can I hold an action and a bonus action?
You cannot hold a bonus action. No.
Okay. I'm gonna hold an action that if our little scheme falls apart and he starts
You right?
after everybody. Sorry, that's the only thing I can think of.
One more time.
No, you can watch it again on stream. I will cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Oh, I would also like to move. Sorry. I would like to move more towards the path as much as I can.
Okay. 5, 10,
The path
15, 20, 25, 30. Kevin, what would you like to do during this time?
I'm gonna use the earring to talk to Joan. Hey, it's a great fight. Yep, maybe potentially could ask your friend to put me down, or should I just kind of zip back on over
That's gonna take your bonus action.
Can she just be like,
Can I use a free action?
You can respond in the brain with message, if you'd like to. That's your intent. You don't have to say it out loud.
get down?
Okay.
I don't want to ask him anything else.
Okay, so use my, okay. I'm going to use Misty Step again and get off
Where are you going?
back onto
Back onto the path?
Yeah.
Where to? You can probably get anywhere here.
Yeah.
As far this way in the direction we're going.
There you go.
I can.
And you have movement. You also you also have movement now if you'd like to use it.
I would like to use my full movement.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And remember, Geo is way down there. Okay.
It's like when we were in the Naga cave and everyone left.
Okay.
Can I ask a
Almost
secret
died.
question to the
Everyone
DM?
else left.
What?
So there's another path leading out, right? We've
Hard to
already
say.
determined that. Is that on the bottom level or is it on the level I'm on?
We haven't determined any other path other than this one winding one.
Okay, so we're just going down the one that's like down and
Yes.
steeply. Okay.
Okay, Joan. What would you like to do?
Can she put her hand? No, she's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But she's gonna put her hand out and say, "Rest now," and walk.
Your blood, my queen.
And he offers you the horn.
Does the hat change at the molecular level?
No! Damn it!
Hold on. We have a tabaxi on the ground right next to you.
Sleight of hand?
Can she try to get some blood from the dead tabaxi next to her?
How would you like to do that?
Can she just
Attack her.
go like onto one knee and slickly with one hand?
Wait, but if they're dead, they obviously were the wrong people.
He's tabaxi.
That's not necessarily true.
They just died of old age and continued to serve.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
She's
is
gonna go
also
onto one knee,
underground.
and while her hands are down, she's gonna touch the tabaxi. See if she can get some of this blood on her hand.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Come on, baby.
23.
You have the weirdest reactions to your rolls. I can never read if they're good or bad.
I'm just doing mental math.
What are you? What?
Oh.
What? Why?
23 was too small.
His
Why?
his passive perception is 23. Meets beats.
Wait, doesn't it mean witty?
No.
You noticed her.
She needs it.
I'm just
No.
touching. She's
The DC
gonna
was
do this in the voice as well. I'm touching my outrested defender. In respect.
This persuasion check is going to be a straight roll.
Come on. Natural 3, but it's a 12. Come on.
Speak my name.
Shit.
Does Lucky remember any kind of name from the
anyone.
wall that she read?
Oh.
Can Lucky remember a name? She read everything.
Didn't we see her guardian of what's it called?
I read the wall so much. I did so much wall reading.
You did very poorly on your investigation checks with the creatures in general. You don't know much about them. No. It's out of your realm of
History
knowledge.
check?
No.
Would anyone else? Our book club. Or
Book
anything.
There was a book club.
Come on, I'm her only hope.
We like to read.
I did so much reading on those walls.
So, that being said, very quickly, please have your turns ready. Dex, what would you like to do during this turn?
Shit.
We're still
We're
still going down the actions. We're gonna just keep it held.
I'm just gonna pray. I'm gonna die, guys. It's already
Okay.
Oh, can I go blast? Is that possible? I just need
No,
something
you're
else.
next in initiative.
What the heck?
Dex, that's all. It's gonna be Emmerich next.
Can I dash, which would be 100 feet because
If you click first and then
I
dash.
did already.
Wait! Don't! Ah, dang.
Just do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I
What are you doing?
I want to run. I want to.
Can I
go
speak into the
100
earring
feet.
before she
Are the
runs?
boots a bonus action every turn, or do they? Oh,
They last
they're
10
on
minutes.
until they're off.
They
Okay.
last 10 minutes.
So 100 feet.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Where everyone else is going.
Like a purple blur, you all feel.
Where with Colin, I would like to just clarify.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, with Colin?
Yeah. Well, no.
You
with
have him.
Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
You have the stone of seeing, right?
The what?
Crystal of seeing.
Yeah.
Great.
What is
Just to
this?
see his name.
But I
Hey,
don't know how
Kevin.
that crystal's gonna help.
You have
You
You remember
Kevin,
that potion?
Kevin, do
That's
you have
every
envy? Yes.
saving roll and attack roll
Yes, he
against
does.
it.
Okay.
Every single
And you have pride.
Fine.
Okay.
I was.
All right. Cool.
Pride.
Geo, what would you like to do? Look here on deck.
Okay, first I want to just, as a free action, in the earring, I just want to say, if you all jump, I will cast Featherfall on anybody that jumps down. That'll save you time. Okay, and then I want to look around.
Okay. Are you moving?
Yeah, so there's nothing along this wall.
You'll be, if you go forward, you'll be moving between the limbs of this dragon, just so you know. You'll be underneath it.
So there's nothing on the wall, though? Like,
No.
On the coastal, okay.
No. A very
So-
barren room compared to all the other
I have
ones.
nothing.
Remind me what the is it stairs going up the wall? Is it a separate room? What's going on over here? Where?
It's just a slant. The slant continues down. You can see. a
So I can
spiral.
still. Oh, it's a spiral that goes down.
Looking like it.
So,
But, so I can still see Joan. I'm not in
What
a
is it
separate
that-
room.
No, she's too far away from you now.
But I can still see the dragon thing.
You can
It's
see
not
you see like the back of its wing right now, and sometimes its tail comes into view.
I just want to make sure that it's not like I'm going into a hallway, so it's like
Okay,
a
you're
different
good.
room. Yeah.
The
Dang, I have no idea I'm seeing. That beam like reflects.
so the path that moves around,
Yeah.
I can see that it's leading down to where I'm at, right?
Yes, probably.
Okay. I want to move close to that wall over there. I want to try to get into kind of in the middle, but stay far away-ish.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
This will be your bonus action.
17.
17. You can kind of see the center of the room as you fly forward. You see, beneath the dragon, a trapdoor.
Is it standing on?
It's above it. It's really big. There's no like foot on it, but there's a trapdoor there.
Can I fly to that trapdoor?
You probably can't quite make it all the way to it because you're 20 feet in the air, and you can
I only
you can
want
almost
to be
get
like
there.
5 feet in front.
You can get almost there. You can't quite get to the trapdoor though.
Okay.
How big is the trapdoor? Really fast?
Yeah.
Like-
the trapdoor.
5 feet by 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Small.
That's in the middle of the.
It's like the very middle of the room.
Okay. All right. That is what I want to do. I want to hold an action to, if somebody jumps, I will cast Featherfall
Okay.
on them.
How many people does that fall affect?
Lucky, what would you like to do?
I would like
Kevin, you're on deck.
to know if I can see anything that will give me a hint as to this dragon's name, whether it's wearing a collar.
Make a perception check. This will be your bonus action.
With a little bone.
Roscoe.
That's a 16.
No.
Okay, I tried. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
So,
did.
Lucky's gonna jump, and is there? Sorry, with that perception roll and me looking around the room, is there anything that I saw in this room that my latch hook might be able to hook to?
Only parts of the dragon.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So you gonna catch me?
You jump?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
Gotcha.
Okay. Do you cast Featherfall? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, that is not you.
And anybody else that jumps.
Sure. Let's go through the initiative.
What?
Wait, sorry, question.
Yes.
Does that jump take my full movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of how long it's going to take you to reach the bottom.
Okay.
Kevin, what would you like to do? Joan, you're on deck.
I didn't use an action. Can I still hold that damaged sacred flame?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm having kind of a hard time picturing the room. So the
Big cylinder room, spiral slope downwards in layers that get lower and lower and thinner. They go down in like a spiral down to a ground level. Common knowledge now, you could. Just to give you a better picture, this dragon takes up most of the room inside that spiral. It's gigantic.
there's a trap door that he's.
You don't know about the trap door per se.
Never mind. Do I notice that the dragon is, for lack of a better term, holding Joan?
Holding?
Like, for lack of a better term, like he's
He is like face to Joan, yes.
keeping her there. I use my free action, sending to Joan. Are you alright? Basically.
Joan, you can respond.
If I die, know that I love you all.
Okay. Joan, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Kevin still.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Kevin. I thought that was it.
I'm going to cast magic missile. I'm gonna run back a little bit. So Dex is still running this way, and so I'm running back and cast magic missile.
You're gonna attack the dragon?
Don't do it. Don't.
It's
Seriously.
not Aaron, it's Kevin. And Kevin would definitely do that.
Alright, Kevin.
100%.
Roll damage for magic
Steps
missile.
do you have left?
Huh?
Do you have any Misty Steps?
Nope.
Alright. It's okay.
Kev, have you used your bonus action already? Potion!
This doesn't help with magic missile.
No.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
thanks.
my bonus action to drink the elixir of boldness.
Okay.
That's +4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
For a minute. Okay. Math is hard.
Keep in mind that potion of boldness.
Use your elixirs, guys. And make them for a
15.
reason.
15 damage?
You know what would have been great? Elixir of transformation.
So sorry, you said
which turns
15?
you into any race you want.
That'd be kind of cool.
The blue missiles go off. You see, like, the side, there's like a rib cage where one of the bones, like, crack off and fall below. And you hear Emmerich and Kevin. The head turns away from you, Joan.
Usurpers!
Usurper, sorry, that was hard to understand. Practicing a dragon voice. Joan, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Can I use my free action?
What does usurpers mean? Again?
Like rebelliers or betrayers. Like people who are trying to
People that
rebel
shouldn't be there.
against
Mutineers.
Yeah.
someone else in charge.
Define usurp.
So it's usually when you like
Joan,
take over a throne.
it is now your
like you're
turn.
the king.
Usurp the throne.
Take a
Scar
position of
like-
power or
back.
importance illegally or by
What?
force.
Yeah,
I'm
scar
gonna
like.
straighten her back
Okay.
and yell
Find a
super
place.
And that's
forcefully.
Josh's words.
You've dared question my authority and identity? Leave here
Can somebody ask me to translate?
and let those I travel with and I pass.
Usurper.
Straight roll. Intimidation check.
Ooh.
26.
Ooh. What's your plus?
Like 6 or 7.
To intimidation?
Yeah.
She's scary.
Don't is scary when she wants to.
Scary. She is scary, girl.
It goes with the high charismas.
The high charismas.
Yeah, I have a very large high charisma.
I don't say coronas, but charismas.
There was Corona.
There was charismas. Oh my gosh.
Please, 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 please. Don't kill me. We're my friends.
Eyes got big. So dramatic.
Stop rolling! I get hit once, I'm dead.
Okay, we'll come back for you.
Aye. He reels his head back and looks at you again. Confused. Conflicted. There's something not adding up, but you have his attention and he's not attacking. And he rears his head back and forth. He looks over at Kevin, rears his head.
I do not. No!
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
What?
11 o'clockers.
So I'm still holding that
Self-care.
damage.
So, you're going to need to make some notes. Held actions, your potion specifically. And we are going to see what happens next week. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure you staying tuned. We'll see if they live!
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
Wow.
It was it. K-N-O-W or N-O?